Hi everyone, welcome to stream. Happy Monday. Hope y'all are having a good day. I'm sorry that I'm kind of later than I like to be, but I appreciate y'all's patience while I'm getting adjusted to my new work schedule. If maybe, you know, my stream start times aren't always smack dab when they used to be, because my work schedule has also changed, so it makes sense that my stream schedule might have to make adjustments as well. I really appreciate everyone's patience, but hey everyone, hope you're having a good Monday. And Peachy, thank you so much again for gifting that sub to Stell Potts on the starting soon screen. I really appreciate that support, and Stell Potts, I hope you enjoyed those emotes. Here I am still dressed like Red Riding Hood. Ooh, this is some of the stuff I ordered. By the way, I guess I should officially announce it on stream and not just on Discord, but we're having a table party, a cataloging party this coming Saturday, and the idea behind it is because multiplayer is a usual Saturday thing for this channel, but it's not like every single Saturday we have to do hedge mazes or mini games and stuff like that, so why not dedicate some of these multiplayer Saturdays to helping each other out with the cataloging and tables. And well, this week's theme is tables, as you can see by some of the stuff I ordered, but we will accept just about anything cool that you want to add to the cataloging party, but it's good to have a theme to like give people ideas for things to bring to the party, and also because tables are so scant in this game. But yeah, I better put these, I don't know, somewhere special, because that's like where I'm gonna be keeping my catalog party goodies. Oh, and hi Titch, welcome to stream. And Beth and Dark Nye be lurking as I continue to work on my island. Yeah. Hope you enjoy, Dark Nye. Your house looks lovely. Only been watching on YouTube to catch up. Oh, really? Yeah, I need to catch up on YouTube myself. Ooh, what's this from Robin? Thought this would fit your house aesthetic. Hope you like it. From Robin. And from Daisy May. Okay, so more bamboo shoots from Daisy May. Cool. What a nice little mailbox this morning. Tree branch wreath. Ooh, yes, I do love that one. One of my favorite door plates, and bamboo shoots from Daisy May. Yeah, I really do love the house exterior options in New Horizons, but I do think that they could use more variety. I wonder if that's something we could expect them to add over time, like in addition to expecting maybe new furniture for updates. Like maybe they could also add new house exterior parts over time. The last time I streamed, I think it was indeed Saturday the last time I streamed, and we requested Farewell from KK Slider, so that's what's currently playing. Ah, yeah, it's such an interesting little song. I think it must be new. I'm not really familiar with it. I'll switch back to Forest Life for now, though, just because it's so homey for me to walk into Forest Life in my house every day. I'd love it if there was like a pure red flower crown to match my dress. Oh, and hi Zinrin, welcome to stream. Hope you've been doing good in Therapy Crossing. Hey Blue, I'm doing pretty well. Well, I was pretty tired. I almost thought about canceling stream just because of how tired I am, but I am feeling a lot better now. Sometimes once you hit the go live button and just get chatting, makes you feel a lot better and more cozy, chatting with friends. Sometimes stream in itself can kind of cheer you up in a way. I wish you didn't have to upgrade your house so much for the exterior options. Yeah. Plus for storage too. In New Leaf you didn't have to do that. I mean, you could buy house exterior parts on day one. So I did experiment with my entrance a bit more, which is kind of funny because basically like I started playing around with yet more terraforming up here, and I was kind of like, thanks, I hate it. Like, I don't really like what I did at all. I'm sure y'all know that feeling though, like when you're working on terraforming and you're just messing around with it and you kind of end up not liking what you did. But yeah, I'll continue playing around with it. I also really like the idea of having these like flower patterns scattered along the cliffs, like maybe not just white regular flowers, but also like scattered pattern flowers. I think that would be really cool. And we have Leaf here today. Let's go and see what Leaf's got. Isn't this the most perfect day to shop for flowers? And shrubs too, you're so lucky because today I'm selling the beloved azalea. He's always hyping the azaleas in particular. So what does he have in stock? He's got pink azaleas, white azaleas, and hydrangeas. I do really like hydrangeas. I'm thinking of having like lots of blue ones somewhere. I do really like the blue hydrangeas. And we also have cosmos and mums, it looks like. Oh, and hi Leah. How are you today, Leah? And hey Sarah and Thunder, how are you all today? How's your island life coming along? Love the raised ground around your plaza. Ah, thanks Peachy. I'm doing the best that I can without being able to actually raise my plaza itself. I think that's a big wish a lot of people like hope that they would be able to do, is be able to either move their plaza around or like raise it, terraform it. But I'm trying to like make it work with the terraformed area it's around the best that I can. Oh, thank you, Thunder. It's still really, really early on, but I hope you end up liking my finished New Horizons town one day, just like you liked my New Leaf town. I plan to do my dailies in AC today, then sometime tonight I'm going to play a Star Wars game I got for my birthday to honor today's date. Oh yeah, I guess it's May the 4th. I think someone in Discord, was it Dark and I mentioned that? May the 4th be with you. I ordered Julian's amiibo card, so I'm thinking of making him a separate blue/white garden, blue hydrangeas galore. Ooh, yeah, I think stuff like that's so fun in this game, like depending on which villagers you get, like landscaping their particular yards in a special way. Like Julian would be perfect for like a magical blue and white garden, plus any sort of like astronomy related stuff that you can put outside, like a telescope or some of those Celeste items. So I think that's enough for spamming the blue hydrangeas, and I might check out his stock a bit more later. Ooh, well that's bugging me. I gotta buy 5 more blue hydrangeas since I have one stack that's only 5. But yeah, I've yet to see hibiscus here, but at this point I have seen the tea olives, the hydrangeas, and of course the azaleas. I still need to see holly and hibiscus. My island life is great, my island layout is miserable. Oh, you shouldn't be hard on yourself, Sarah. I visited your town the other day for that little trade that we did, and I thought it looked really well. If anything, my town's struggle city right now. Oh, thank you, Bev. And excuse all the flowers on the beach, though. The flowers on the beach are just kind of storage. So I did pop in here earlier today to check the morning turnip prices. I need to show you all how wild I went on turnips this week. Like, I have fields and fields of turnips. And checking what sorts of things. Ooh, I have white roses, red roses now. I didn't used to get those in my shop. That must be kind of a new addition. Ooh, botanical tile wall. I like that one. Looks kind of golden. And I got this brown brick wall the other day. I think that one's really cozy. Ah, lattice wall. That might look really good in Glenna's house, actually, like for a nice, like, cabiny sort of room. Beige Art Deco wall. Ah, I like that. Ah, don't you hate when you double click on something in here? So we've also got a common flooring, a cork flooring, and I think I'm good. I think I'm good on all this other stuff. You didn't see all my town though? It's fine though, I'm not stressing. Yeah, I need to take it easy too, especially since terraforming can take a lot of trial and error, I find. Every time I try to work on a terraforming spot, it just takes me so many attempts to like get something right. Oh, Nan, what you up to, Nan? Great to see you, Glyneth kid. Sanren, thank you so much for that 2-month resub. Ah, I really appreciate that. 2-month anniversary. Thank you so much, Zenran. Welcome back to the Forest fam for 2 months, and I really hope you continue to enjoy those Animal Crossing emotes and your ad-free viewing and all your time here. I really, really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much, Zenran. So Nan's reading a book under the tree, having a cozy afternoon. And what else was I going to do? Oh yes, I need to check my turnip prices. That was like part of the whole reason I wandered into Nooks, and then I got distracted by the carpets and walls. Gosh, I need to see what the turnip prices are. That fog picture you posted in the Discord was awesome. Ooh, I might need to check that out. I didn't really know that there was fog in this game. That skull wall is so pretty. Yeah, I actually have that one cataloged, Dark Knight. Do you need it? I could probably send it to you. Oh no, my turnip price went down. Earlier this morning it was 108, and I got kind of hyped because I was like, oh, 100. That's not a bad start to the week. Maybe it'll rise even more and just get higher and higher, but now it's down in the 70s. I'm gonna record what all my turnip prices are this week so I can submit it on one of those like turnip tracking sites and try to figure out like when my spike is gonna be this week. I'm also gonna be lurking in like multiple discords looking for a good turnip price. I went all in. I'm basically totally broke now, converted all my money into turnips. And while I'm talking about it, I thought maybe I could wander back and show you all my turnip plantation back here. It's quite intense. I should probably border it by fences though, just because this is a lot. Look at all this, guys. Oh my goodness. And I have been making the final touches on my gridded map, doing the last little things I needed to do, so that's why these coins are here, is they help me map out these rocks. So making good progress on the gridded map, and hopefully I'll make a big bank on the turnips this week. I hope so. I hope I don't get screwed over. Oh, and hi Dumpling Darling, welcome to stream. You've had holly every time, Teru? At least I think you like holly, right? You used holly a lot in your new Leaf Town. Everything looks brilliant to me because I restarted today, so I'm back to basics, so even if people think their towns are rubbish, it would probably look amazing to me. I know what you mean by that, but at the same time, Stelpots, in some ways, like, my town is in some areas worse than a basic, like, freshly made town, because I actually kind of bulldozed it. So, I mean, there's so many areas that look kind of awkward like this, where it's like remnants of what my town used to be and stuff. So, yeah, there are some elements that are maybe starting to look fancier, like my entrance and anything that I've worked on terraforming. And then there's other areas that just look like wide open spaces that are just nothingness. Oh, enjoy your lurk, and good luck studying for finals, Mercy. That definitely comes first. Thank you for always providing a lovely vibe. Oh, thank you, Zenrin. I appreciate it. That means a lot to me. Look at Sterling and Nan just like chilling out around this bush, enjoying some tree shade. Oh, and Sterling says I'm looking built. Don't forget to cool down after a workout. You don't want to overheat. Plus, it helps build even more muscle. I think it's cute that he's telling me I'm looking built, because having gone back to work, I am lifting heavier things again. I might end up getting stronger like I used to be back when I had that flex points reward redemption. On my way to my Nook Miles Island to invite a villager. Aw, good luck. Hope you find someone good, Mystic. Oh, sure. I'll definitely send you that wall later, Dark and I. It might just be in one of those basic catalog letters, but yeah, I'll be sure to do that. Mine went from 123 to 100. I'm already anticipating the decreasing pattern. Oh god. Do you think that's what I have? I'll have to enter it into one of those like turnip prediction sites later. But yeah, it went from 108 to like 70. I hope it's a bit of a zigzag. I hope it's gonna zigzag and like spike at like 600, please. Can't get any turnips yet. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because I just got the game today. Yeah, Daisy May comes on Sunday, but what's more is I think if you like start your game like on a Saturday and then like day 2 is a Sunday, I think she won't be there. I think she only shows up once you have a Nook's Cranny, which makes total sense because Nook's Cranny is like where you sell them at, so you, you know, there's no place to sell them. Wow, I'm glad y'all are impressed by my turnip collection. I hope it pays off. Bit of a risky move. I've stocked up on some holly, just don't have a plan where to use it though, so it's all in storage. Yeah, it might make sense to save some of those seasonal bushes until, you know, the time of year where they're blooming. Oh, thank you, Teru. Hope you have a great day at work. Thanks for hanging out at the beginning of stream. Bulldozing it is brave. Not sure I'd have the guts. Yeah, I mostly just felt not so much brave bulldozing. I felt more like guilty. There's something a little bit guilty feeling about like taking the map that you started with, your very first New Horizons town, and just like razing it to the ground. Like, I don't know, I felt a little bad about it, but I'd say the guilt has worn off, and now I'm just excited to build up area by area, bit by bit. Oh, and Stacy sent me this log the other day. I think yesterday it was like super lit over in my Discord server where like everyone was getting these amazing DIYs, and we were just like hopping from town to town, picking up all these like DIYs from each other's villagers. It was so hype. I'll have to check out some of those new DIYs that I got, and also check to see if anyone's crafting right now. Bring back that flex reward. Yeah, I probably will. Part of the reason why I discontinued it was actually because of going on vacation and feeling like I was gonna lose all my muscles, but yeah, I've been lifting a little bit at work lately. How'd you get the flower crown Gleneth is wearing? I actually got this from Stacy, which she's a Dr. Deadplant sometimes in Twitch chat, and Deadplant over on Discord. Oh my gosh, can I shoot this thing down? What? Ah! Is my depth perception just terrible? Alright, well now I'm invested. I have to chase down this balloon present. It's so annoying when you do lots of terraforming and you have these balloon presents, because they'll literally like just fly over your terraforming even higher. Like they'll just like, oh, there's a little hill you built? I'm just gonna go like sky high and then come back down. What was your buy price? Ooh, my buy price actually wasn't all that good, Dark Knight. It was like 100 something, so it wasn't one of those like super low prices, like in the 90s or whatever. But I figured it'll be worth it as long as I can sell it for like 500 or 600 or even 400. I mean, I shouldn't be too picky. My prices today were 108 and down to 73, so yeah, my prices aren't looking so good at the moment. I was thinking blue hydrangeas might be good here. I'd love for the color scheme to be like blue hydrangeas, white flowers, blue flowers, and purple flowers. Like, I know I planted the pink azaleas here though because they are blooming, so I think blue hydrangeas would fit the vibe even better though. I found Puck, never seen him before. He looks kind of cute and funny. Oh yeah. He's kind of one of those uncommon villagers you don't see around a lot. If you end up inviting Puck to your town, I think I need his picture for my house exterior guide. Oh, and hi Zach, welcome to stream. Are you previously Sapling Crossing? Are you Zachary Crossing now as like a username change? Animal Crossing is weird like that, makes you feel guilty about all sorts. Yeah, the other big time I felt really guilty was when I accidentally like let go of Chops without saying goodbye. I felt really, really awful about it, but it's because I scanned in an amiibo card at like 4 a.m. and so he was basically gone at like 5 a.m. and I didn't even think of it like that. Alright, let's see what Pudge is crafting. Check me out, I'm doing stuff. I'm making me an orange wall-mounted clock. Oh, so is it like maybe a clock that like looks like an orange? I think that is new for me. It doesn't really excite me a whole lot, but I think it is new. Like when you move villagers out with amiibos, guilt trip. Yeah, another time I felt really guilty was when I had to let go of Genji that way. I felt terrible because Genji was one of my OGs and I felt quite attached to him actually, but I booted him via amiibo and I felt terrible. Oh, and hi Dream Waffles, welcome to stream. How's it going today? Missed turnips this week because of work. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah. I guess that's something kind of fortunate about my schedule. I'm always off on Sundays. That's one of my off days, both from stream and from work. So I'm always able to catch Daisy May. The blue hyacinths are so pretty. Yeah, and I'm growing even more of those like over in my side town. I'm really excited by it. I'm really indecisive when it comes to things like those. I never settle for long. Ah, Charlie, thank you so much for the sweet words. You're a great streamer and I hope I can support your channel for a long time to come. That means a lot to me. Thank you all so much. Y'all are a big like light in my life. Like whenever I start streaming, I just get so cheered up talking to you all. I really appreciate my community and it makes my heart so warm that my Twitch experience has turned out this way, because it can be like a little uncertain starting streaming for the first time. You don't know really how it's gonna go, and thank you all so much for making it so special. Ooh, I can't wait to get started on my Dragon Canyon, guys. Like, I think Sterling's house is gonna be perfect for it. It's gonna be like this medieval, like, dragon wild canyon, and isn't this house just perfect for that aesthetic? And I've got my little dragons to like perch up on cliffs and hide with trees so that you can't tell that they're really like Godzillas. Gosh, I'm so excited. Gotta work on my entrance first though. I checked the Turnip Profit site and it seems like, Lewis, thank you so much for the cheer. Love this stream and community so much. I appreciate you, Lewis. I'm glad you enjoy the community as much as I do. Peachy! Thank you so much for the 100 biddies as well. Thanks so much for all the love. I really appreciate your support, Peachy, and your friendship. I checked the Turnip Profit site and it seems like you have a fluctuating pattern this week, and it says the max will only be about 150 for the whole week. Ooh, ouch. Okay, I'm definitely going to be stalking Discord servers then. So this is a recipe from Pashmina on the Shore. A shell lamp! Oh, I'm so excited! Ah, the suspense, finally learning this. Oh, I'm so excited. The shelf furniture has been so hard for me to come by, guys. But yeah, there's my orange wall clock from Pudge and my shell lamp. And let's sort it by recently obtained so that I can show y'all some of the stuff I got via island hopping the other day over in Discord. So I also got a scarecrow, I got this flower stand, a hanging terrarium, a pile of Zen cushions, a giant teddy bear. Anyway, I got some cool new stuff over the weekend. Gonna head out. I have to try and get some sleep. Kind of screwed up my sleep schedule this weekend. Oh, I definitely understand that feeling, Sarah. I feel like sleep is really important towards my own like mental health right now, and I really got to make more time for it or get in a better schedule with it myself. So best of luck with that, Sarah, and hope you have a wonderful evening. And we'll just be having a chill stream here, nothing too fancy. Jaderade. Charlie, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Jaderade. I hope you enjoy that sub. Thanks to Charlie's generosity there, and I hope you enjoyed those Animal Crossing emotes. Thank you so much, Charlie, for the support and love. I really, really appreciate that. And welcome to the Forest fam. Let's see what Sable is saying for us today. I have a little present for you, Glynneth. Oh. It's some pattern fabric. I made it myself. You know how you can customize furniture by switching out the parts that are made of fabric? I thought you might want to use my fabric for doing that. I also made lots of different kinds of patterns, so if you see one you like, please feel free to use it. Ah, okay. Anytime you're customizing furniture at a workbench, just select pattern to choose one you like, but it's not like you can use it on all furniture. It varies from piece to piece. I worked really hard making these. I hope you enjoy using them. Ah, cool. So I've, you know, boosted my friendship enough with Sable to where I have those patterns now. A dragon canyon is such a cool idea. Oh, thank you, Dumpling Darling. I hope it turns out well. I guess if I'm struggling enough with my entrance in that area up at the top of my town that I keep working on, I guess maybe I could swap to other areas, kind of like bounce back and forth between what I'm like inspired to work on, but... Ooh, a barrette. I like that. Oh, I wish it was like on the side of my hair though, like... I sometimes use barrettes myself to like clip back my bangs, so that's more of like a top barrette. And I kind of like these linen dresses. I think they're cute. I would probably wear these in real life. They look so cozy. I need to pick one of these up in real life. Got some Argyle socks, some boots, some work boots. Maybe I'll look cute and springy today and actually like wear this outfit around town. Why not? Oh, y'all are excited about the shell lamp too. Feel free to let me know like if anyone ever needs some of my DIYs. You can definitely like post in Discord like in the trading section, and I can craft stuff for you, especially if you provide the materials. I'd love the shell lamp. The shell DIYs are so rare on my island. Oh, really, Peachy? I thought you actually have managed to get a hold of them fairly well. But yeah, the shell DIYs have also been pretty rare for me. Oh, thank you so much again, Charlie. Oh, and good night, Titch. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, my day was pretty chill at work. There actually wasn't a whole lot for me to do, but I'm on this weird sleeping schedule. I was talking about it a little with Sarah, and like, because I used to have to work at 3 a.m. recently, I've been like sleeping during the day, and then now that it's gone up to 4 a.m., I need to start sleeping again at night. And my sleep schedule is kind of all screwed up, and it's kind of messing with my stream at times. Oh, Elvis! Day's getting away from me. Oh, that's all he said. Day's getting away from me. I sure do like the timeless look of your linen dress. Oh, thank you, Elvis. I just got it. Instead of overthinking things, you're keeping it simple. Nice. Yeah, no worries at all, Dumpling. Keep seeing your emotes and needed to come watch. Oh, welcome, Harv. That's so cool that you see my emotes around. I really like them. They're by Arcade Panda. Yeah, I really like those linen dresses. I need to find out where I would actually get them. Oh no! Yeah, Megan is packed up to leave. If anyone wants Megan, feel free to come and let me know. She is a cutie. She's one of the new villagers. She's an adorable bear, and she came from Ginger Snaps Town, so she's actually from a different member in the community, and she's passed through my town. And so if anyone wants Megan to grace their town, feel free to let me know. It's not even via Amiibo boot or anything. Megan just kind of wanted to go, and I let her go. See, she says your advice meant a lot to me when I was trying to decide whether I should move. I'm getting a little sad to be leaving, but I'll be hoping the best for you. So she has an adorable like honey bear sort of room, and she's really cute. Anyway, let me know if you're interested in adopting. I also really like her house exterior. Look at the kind of cool colors gracing the outside of it. The green door, the pink roof, the white wall, the cute structure. My goal is to get that 5-star rating. I feel like I'm close, but still not happened. Yeah, I got really close to 5 stars, and I kind of feel like I should have just kept grinding for 5 stars because I didn't realize that's how you get the gold watering can. But then I bulldozed it once I got to 4 stars, and now I'm down to like 3 or something, which honestly I'm hardcore surprised that I'm a 3 at all, with so much of my island being so blank. It doesn't feel like I should be a 3, it feels like I should be a 1. But yeah, I should go and get these fossils assessed, manage my inventory a little bit. Why do I have a lighthouse in my pockets of all things? Why do I have a lighthouse? Oh, and hi Veshram, welcome to stream. I remember you. You had some like really stunning New Leaf towns that I visited on some of my New Leaf Dreamtown tour streams. I hope you're doing really well too. New Horizons has been treating me all right. I'm still like really early on in town planning, but I'm brainstorming more and more about areas that I want to include. And I'm also thinking it would be really good, I think for my mental health basically, to start working on some like path patterns for Athalia, because I think it would boost my confidence and just make me feel like I'm getting somewhere with my island. So I might start to do that pretty soon as far as pattern designing. Oh, Blathers already has all these fossils. I gotta just go sell them, I guess. I've got the shell fountain, table, and arch. Oh, okay. The shell fountain's a really good one. I'm pretty eager for that. I need afternoon naps to get through the rest of the day. Yeah, mine's not so much an afternoon nap as an afternoon sleep. Like I literally like kind of woke up fairly recently from my sleep. Oh, and hi Bianca, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. Talking to Bunny. I love all the amazing discoveries I make on my walks, like cute flowers and places to hide things. Aw. Why are so many of my villagers hanging around this like tree dumping ground? This tree dumping ground is essentially where I can like eat fruit and then like drag the trees elsewhere. It's not really a landscaping feature. Oh, and hi Pikmin. Feel like Red is avoiding me. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to see Red today because it's been a little while and I'm eager for more art, eager for more statues. Some of the people over in Discord have been posting like some of the statues they've been getting, like the Greek ones and stuff, and I'm really jealous. I want to get some statues. Been super busy. My work picks up Jan through April, so I'm winding down now and scoring the internet for a Switch. Ooh, good luck. I hope you're able to find one and get playing New Horizons. Love to see what you do in this game. We're on day 2 of inviting Tipper to my island, which it was between Tipper and Diana for my resident snooty. So in the end, kind of went with Tipper because I really like her house exterior and I haven't had her a whole lot, so she's someone new for me. That's Tipper's amiibo. Ah, thank you, Ops. I appreciate it. Love the entrance to your island. Yeah, the entrance is such a tricky thing too because my town hall is so close to my airport, but I kind of like what I managed to come up with. I've definitely seen fancier entrances than mine though. Mine's nothing compared to some out there. I have a Switch inventory tracker going. Oh wow, that sounds advanced. I have Tipper. She's new for me too. She's so cute. Oh, that kind of makes me want to go and visit your Tipper as well. We'll both have Tipper on our islands. So this is what one of the things I was thinking about was like if I do terraforming right here, maybe there could be 2 inclines taking you up to even higher land, and maybe this higher land is like where the museum could be, but I'm so undecided because I am so hyper aware of the incline limit, and that would be using up a lot of inclines in just one spot. I really gotta... I'm nervous about the incline limit. Your tune reminds me of Aerith. Oh, Aerith is one of my favorites. I love her. I don't know if you'll know this, but like I cosplayed Aerith once. She's my favorite Final Fantasy VII character, but I also like a lot of the characters in that game. That's a really fond game for me. I haven't played the remake yet though. So let's go visit Tipper here. Oh, and hey Devon, welcome to stream. Love the tier 2 area so close to the airport. Yeah, I'm kind of going for a raised like beachside, cliffside city near the entrance. The inclines will be tricky to work with though, making sure everything's accessible. So happy to see you. Thanks for inviting me to enjoy your fabulous island. Yeah, one thing that's a little bit questionable about Tipper's theme is that her catchphrase is pushy, and her nickname is Tipper, which I almost don't really like the reference. Like it's referencing like cow tipping, which I think is kind of mean. But she's a cutie. Can't help but think it would be nice to take something home with me. Something unique to impress my friends, perhaps a souvenir to prove I was here. How about a palm tree lamp? Ah, cool. I think I've seen these in other towns. I think this is new for me. It reminds me of that vintage Animal Crossing New Leaf DLC. I don't know if any of y'all in here remember like some of that ancient Best Buy DLC for New Leaf from like the 2013 days, but one of them was a palm tree lamp. Ah, cool. Got a new recipe today. Thanks, Tipper. What does it require? Let me guess. I think it requires some coconuts. I think it would make a lot of sense. It should just require you to basically pull up a palm tree, like by eating fruit. Like to me, that's what makes the most sense for the palm tree lamp construction, but I guess it requires some coconut, some wood, what was the third thing? Clay. Coconut, wood, clay. Oh, and hi SQM, welcome to stream. I like the airport and resident services being close together. I know it makes it difficult to make a grand entrance, but it's easier for me to plan. Yeah, I actually kind of felt similarly, Zach, but I went into this game blind, not knowing a lot, and so when looking at these maps, I was like, you know what, I kind of want these 2 buildings close together. I think it would be easy to like connect them and make like a nice little entryway with them being close together, so that's kind of why I picked it. But then like I found out that everyone hates having their town hall close to the airport because it makes for like a smaller entranceway, but personally I feel like I've grown used to mine and I'm cool with it the way it is. I'm not gonna reset because of my town hall being close to my airport. Only have one incline left to build. Yeah, I really gotta pay attention to the math of my inclines. I'm kind of worried about it. Only have 2 more inclines left to build and I need them both for my secret beach. Oh. I love that emote. Ah, I got some more mail. Did someone send me something while I was streaming? Oh, from Pikmin? Ah, KK's song. Cool. Thank you so much, Pikmin. It's nice of you to think of me like that and send me a KK song. I haven't heard of that one either. I might have to listen to that one. I don't really know what that one is. Ah, Ginger! Welcome to stream. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing good today, Ginger. Tipper used to live in your New Leaf Town, Pikmin. Oh yeah, I haven't really had her much before since my Wild World days, but I do admit I've played Animal Crossing in so many different towns over so many different years that there are some villagers that have kind of passed through but haven't been like a long-term member of one of my towns, so Tipper's kind of one of those. So where is the song I just added? I kind of wanted to listen to it. Ah, is it like a Mexican song? Oh, I think I've heard this one. I just didn't know what it was called. Oh, thank you so much, Pikmin. So let's get the clay out and the wood. I got some hardwood. I usually like to carry around hardwood because it's good for making like a quick shovel or even I think like a slingshot, right? So let's scroll over to the other tab for my materials. Get some wood, clay. Oh, did I get softwood? And what was the other thing? Coconuts? I hope I have some coconuts in here, please. Ah, Helly, thank you so much for the host. How are you today, Helly? So I hope this is good. I hope I can craft that item for Tipper now. That old DLC, the raccoon clock and the cat tower as well. Oh, I'm so glad you remember, Harv. That makes me happy. What else was it? Wasn't there one that was like a certain type of guitar that was that DLC? You remember that lamp too? Yeah, I didn't really use it a lot in New Leaf. I haven't really typically gone for a lot of tropical themes in my towns. I think if New Horizons was like a sort of game where you could buy multiple copies of the game and like not be tied to one town per Switch, I think I would have fun branching out in my themes more, but since like I can only have one town per Switch, I'd really love to like do my traditional fantasy theme that inspires me the most. I love like fantasy, like old medieval aesthetics and stuff. I do like the look of the buildings being close, so I don't mind it too much. Oh, I'm glad, Zach. That kind of makes me feel a little less alone. Love how close mine are. Easy when people want to come over as well, as my shops are at the entrance too. Yeah, I think my shops might be somewhere else though, but it does make for like an easy way to like find the town hall. It's really, really close to the airport. Be a dear and don't drag this out. Yep, I finished crafting the palm tree lamp for you. Yet another Athalia masterpiece to add to my collection. Of course, this piece will be given a place of prominence in my collection. It deserves nothing less. Another job well done. So she's giving me a tropical hat, which is oddly fitting for the theme. I wonder what that looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna invite Tipper one more time tomorrow because I think that's gonna be what will finalize her move-in. So it's a shame that'll happen off stream. The way my stream goes is the next few days are stream days off for doing some work off stream, and then I come back Thursday. Doing all right. Got a bit of a headache, but I'm pushing through. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your headache. I'm surprised you still feel like you're doing all right with a headache. I find those such a pain. They like really drag down my whole day. I hope it gets better, Ginger. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good other than like starting stream a little late because I was tired, but I'm pushing through as well. Oh, it used to be called KK Senior? Yeah, that sounds more familiar. I think they changed the name of that song for New Horizons. Oh, and hey Mibba, welcome to stream as well. Got some inspiration to decorate the entrance to my town hall from your island. I made 2 waterfalls on either side of the entrance. I really like it. Oh, thank you, SQM. I'm glad you got some inspiration from me. That really flatters me a lot. Yeah, but I think some people definitely like are able to do like longer entrances, and that's maybe more of like what's seen as ideal to have enough room for something like that. But I think you can practically make anything work. I'm a firm believer that a town is much more important than like the map or what you start with. It's what you put into it, and as long as you're creative, I mean, you can make practically anything work. But I also understand wanting to go in, wanting certain things though. Like if you have plans in mind that you want to do, definitely makes sense to reset for certain things as well. Can't find any pictures of Puck's house. Well, I actually, yeah, he's not part of my guide. I need Puck. You always look so cozy. Oh, thank you, Mabel. Oh, and hi, Stacy. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. I've already name dropped you a few times when showing off the log that you sent me, and someone asked me where I got my tulip crown. I hope you're doing good today, Stacy. So I've sold the fossils. Looks like I might be able to either... Do y'all think I should plant some of these blue hydrangeas or hold off on them for now? I don't know, they aren't blooming yet. How do you all feel about like non-in-bloom bushes? Do you think I should leave the azaleas there like while they're in bloom and then swap them out for the hydrangeas? Or do you think I should go ahead and plant them? I'm so torn about it. By the way, I really like how this area looks like when you're like standing from a distance and you're just kind of like viewing it. I think that's a cool angle. I might need to refine this angle more just to make sure this is like a flashy way to view the garden. Oh, hi Amelia, done with time traveling, have a lot of my dreamies. Ah, congratulations. I'm happy that you found all your dreamies already. I suffer with headaches a lot. They ruin my day because all I want to do is play this game. Yeah, I get really bad migraines as well. I actually have kind of chronic migraines and I have a prescription for it. Highly recommend the brand called Maxalt if you struggle with migraines, or at least like talk to your doctor about it. That drug helps me a lot. Oh, thanks, Stacy. Yeah, having a cozy day. Talking with Leaf got me some blue hydrangeas. Really enjoying the sunset. It's been a while since I've had some rain in my town, and I'm not even mad. I kind of enjoy, like, not having rain. I really love these sunsets. The holly starts are one of the only bushes I like, so I'm used to non-blooming bushes. Oh, yeah. I like pretty much all the bushes under different circumstances, but I can understand, like, having a certain theme or feel you want and going based off of that. Something I've been thinking about, I don't know how it'll look, but I wonder if I should make this particular cliff just be 2 spaces wide so that there's like a narrow entrance. But I don't know, should I keep it at 3 or try the 2 space wide entrance? Oh, and hi Alina. Been a while, been going through some stuff, but I'm here now. I have thought about you lately, Alina, like, oh, I haven't seen Alina in a bit, but I'm so sorry you've been going through some stuff, and definitely, like, no worries at all. Real life comes first, and it's good to see you, though. I hope you've been doing as well as you can manage. Gosh, I really hate how these tools are so like hard to work with. Yeah, just testing how a more narrow entrance looks. Can't decide if I like it or not. I've had medical problems with my headaches, been getting them every day since I was born. Know how you feel? Yeah, I think it can be kind of genetic, like it can be just something that you struggle with depending on, you know, what your genes are, basically. I really like the design of the hibiscus bushes when they're not in bloom. The leaves have a really nice texture. Ooh, I'll have to check that out. Leaf hasn't given me hibiscus yet. He's just given me like azaleas, tea olives, and hydrangeas. But yeah, just testing this out. Maybe the other thing looked more natural though. Like maybe it looked better with like this 3 space wide entrance. Not sure. I just take a paracetamol to combat them, but sometimes I have to sleep the pain off with a cold flannel over my head. Yeah, cold packs also help a lot, but it can be kind of tough to like sleep with a cold pack on your head, because it's, you know, it's cold. But yeah, cold packs and dark rooms laying down, that's pretty much how I combat with my headaches along with medicine. So, do you all have an opinion on whether you like the 2 space wide little narrow walkway to the beach, or do you like the 3 space wide entrance? I feel like the 2 space wide maybe looks like a little bit more small and cozy, but then the 3 space wide maybe framed the beach in a way that made more sense. Not really sure. You like the look of the 2 wide, Zach? Aw, thank you. Thanks for the feedback. My head has been very weird since late afternoon. Feels as if I'm gonna pass out. Feels a bit better since I've had a snooze. Well, definitely feel free to take the time you need to recover from that, Helly. It sounds pretty bad. Oh, eye strain headaches? Yeah, that sounds like it could be a possibility as well. The thinner path does make it more secretive. Oh, I'm glad you all like the thinner path to the beach. I might end up going with that. Plus, usually paths are 2 space wide, so it might make sense if I end up adding a path there. Just trying to figure out the best way to like frame the cliffs around the secret beach. Wouldn't it be cool if you could do something like plant a tree right here? Like, wouldn't that be so delightfully cozy? They need to ease up on these bridge rules, or not bridge rules, tree rules. They need to let us be able to plant trees in places that are a little bit more like out of the way, like cliffs and stuff like that. Struggling with these tools again. Oh, and hi, Cloudy. How are you today, Cloudy? 2 wide makes it symmetrical, and I'm a sucker for symmetry. Oh yeah, me too. I've actually in some ways tried to like move past my symmetry obsession for this particular town, though. I'm trying to kind of do different things. I wonder what it will look like if I smooth that corner and just have like a little piece that juts out here. Oh no, I can't get through. Your island is super cute. Oh, thank you, Charlie. You're really kind. There's definitely so many parts of it that are just nothingness, or in the case of today, look like a turnip breeding grounds, but I hope it'll look nice one day. Feeling like I need to carve out this cliff a little more. Let me step down from the cliff and just see how this looks from a distance. Just trying to do a little vibe check. Ooh, I'm so glad that you all are all agreed on 2 space. I feel good about that little change I made to my town then. Oh, now you don't think it looks perfectly symmetrical. I'll zoom out for you guys. So I'll go down here and I'll pan up, and yeah, it could be that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's possible that since the beach is an odd number, that 2 spaces actually isn't in the center of it, and then 3 spaces is kind of the center, but at the same time, there are more factors than just symmetry at play here. There's the fact that maybe I do want that narrow entrance for coziness, or the fact that that could work better for pathing. So anyway, just trying to figure out which I like better. Doing good. Moved my museum today. I didn't play much though, trying out embroidery right now as I wait to play D&D with my friends. Ooh, it sounds like a wonderful day, Cloudy. I think even though you get so much done with your like New Horizons town and it's really beautiful, I definitely see all the art you like post over in Discord and stuff. You definitely get up to like quite a bit other than just being sucked into New Horizons 24/7 like I do. I really admire it in you. Glad you're getting into embroidery. So I'm gonna experiment with making the cliff wider right here. Just trying to make the perfect little entrance to my secret beach. 2 space makes it more cozy in my opinion. I really appreciate everyone's feedback, helping me decide. Sometimes we need that second opinion. Oh, that sounds awful, Maybelle. Yeah, those sound even worse than my headaches, but as someone who does suffer from migraines, I know how you feel in that sense. Like, I know how bad and how miserable they can be, and I'm really sorry you have to go through that. I hope you're able to find like a good remedy for it, some sort of medication you can take for it. The parts you've developed are amazing. Oh, thank you, Charlie. I think the 2 space wide looks better even without the symmetry. Oh, I appreciate the feedback. Yeah. Plus, this area isn't supposed to be perfectly symmetrical. It's kind of supposed to be like a little bit of a wild, terraformed, like little cliff side garden. It's not supposed to be like the most symmetrical thing ever. I wish I had some apples. Oh, I have some eggs. Yes. I always forget that I carry eggs around for just this sort of thing, like when I'm working on an area and I want to move a tree. So glad I have my handy dandy eggs. So excited. Thank you, Hello Sad Trash. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to stream. I love my little patterned shovel. I've definitely been buying more and more of these like adorable little shovels from the Nooklings now that I have the upgraded shop and I don't have to craft all the time. Alright, so let's see what it looks like when I make this cliff like even wider. Oh god. Don't y'all hate that you can't round out the corners of these little baby cliffs though? Like, they just have to exist as squares. I wish you could round them out. This looks like it's really coming together. Oh, thanks, Bianca. I'm kind of experimenting with trying to finalize this side of the cliff because I've actually been happy with the other side for a really long time. But I want to finalize the other side a bit more and maybe build a player house up here eventually. I think that might be kind of fun. I'm crying in the corner because I sold my eggs. Oh, do you regret selling them, Andrew? You should have at least crafted with the eggs first and then sold your crafted egg furniture, because I think that's an even better way to make money, not selling eggs, but selling egg furniture. Just sent you 2 letters, one for a present because I forgot to add the present. Oh, cool. Thank you so much, Matthew. You didn't have to send me anything. Look forward to checking that out, though. I need to get a lot better with writing mail, and one of these days set up my USB keyboard. I thought it might be kind of cool if like the house itself up here was kind of framed by cliffs, but now I'm a little worried it's gonna end up taking too much space, but I hope it works. I feel like I should keep going with my idea and not abandon it before it's even completed to fruition. The tools you can buy are very cute. I spend loads on them. Yeah, are they a little pricier though? Yeah, they probably cost more than just crafting the tools do, so I should try to keep that in mind. Don't want to waste all my turnip money on tools. I feel like if I round this corner, the whole cliff is just gonna break. I feel like that's happened to me a few times. So maybe I should start to make this cliff like a little wider, so I can maybe even put a waterfall off this particular upper cliff here. Might be kind of pretty if I'm gonna put a player house nearby. You gotta love those waterfalls for making an area look even better. So I gotta make sure I have room for the waterfall though. It's been a struggle, but my doctors have been really good with helping me deal with it. So shout out to healthcare workers. Oh yeah, I'm glad that that's been helpful for you to deal with those issues, Maybell. That makes me happy that that's worked out for you. Sorry about like all the gold coins on the ground. I think I'm gonna be almost done with my gridded map very soon, and once I'm done with my gridded map, I want to like print it out and start drawing on it and like flesh out my plans a bit more. I also love this tool that I found that I posted over in Discord and pinned it. It's like this really cool like terraforming tool where it allows you to like play with terraforming without playing the actual game. It's like this little web service thing, and you can just click around and build cliffs with a single click and just like really quickly sketch things out. It's really, really handy, and I might use that as well as my gridded map. Graham finally left my island today, went on a Nook Miles tour, and found Dottie. Now she's moved in, and I put blue and white pansies around her house. Oh, pretty. Blue and white pansies are such a lovely combination. I've always felt that way. I just got so happy to finally get rid of the eggs. Yeah, I think all of us were a little tired of Bunny Day by the end of it. I wonder what they're gonna do for their next big holiday. What's the next big holiday that's coming up? Is it essentially Halloween? Do we have to wait all the way till Halloween to like see what they're gonna do for a next big holiday? Something I think is kind of cool that I'm kind of excited about. I think the area that I'm standing in right now, I think this is going to be like my foresty area. So what I should try to do is just make this like cliff line look like really like foresty. Like maybe I should even make the cliff wide enough to where you can plant some trees along it and bushes and waterfalls, and it would be the perfect little frame for like beginning my forest area right here. Need to keep that in mind to maybe make this cliff big enough for that sort of thing. But yeah, this is my log that I got from Stacy in the mail. Thank you so much for that, Stacy. Does anyone know if CJ will do a collectible insect instead of a fish? I think CJ is only the fish guy. Biggest help, fresh air. I keep my desk by my window and keep it wide open. Yeah, I admit sometimes, like I have a window right next to me actually, and sometimes I lower the blinds if like the lighting from the window is affecting my stream lighting too much, but other days I really like to have the window like looking out at the greenery and stuff. It can be a great boost to just get fresh air like that and see the outdoors, even if just through your window. So just kind of experimenting with different cliff lines, want it to look nice and natural. Just added some stuff to the cataloging party list, so excited. Oh, I'm so glad. Thanks again for bringing that up, Stacy. For anyone new coming in, we are doing a cataloging party on Saturday, and I really hope it goes well. I hope that everyone's able to add more stuff to their catalog and that it's a fun time, but the theme is tables and other cool stuff. So I've already got several tables ordered for the party, and some of the other cool stuff I might be adding is like a chessboard and a harp, like anything kind of like spotlight item like from Nooklings that like costs a lot but is catalogable. I think that would be good to bring. Gonna take the rest of the day to relax and then study the rest of the week. Oh, enjoy, Mercy. You definitely deserve the break. I hope that finals isn't too stressful for you and that you're coping all right with it. So I wonder how big I have to make the cliffs in order to plant trees along it. I guess I have to make them 3 spaces wide. One of the things I worry about when it comes to town planning is I worry that like stuff like the terraforming rules, it ends up taking up more space than you think sometimes because, you know, every cliff that you add like adds another square, and I just worry about like space efficiency sometimes. Like if maybe this little secret garden, which was gonna be like a small area in my town, ends up being so much bigger because like of these, you know, tree planting rules, cliff rules. Like I hope I can make it work. Can't wait for autumn. Excited for the fireworks in August. Yeah, August fireworks in this particular town will be quite a trip because I see fireworks as such like a modern thing. In this town, I want it to be like kind of medieval and stuff, so that'll be interesting for me to see in this town, but I do look forward to seeing what they look like. You guys, I remember fireworks in New Leaf was just like, seemed like the biggest glow up at the time. Like I just was in awe of how beautiful the fireworks were in the New Leaf days. Because back in the Wild World days, they were actually like little tiny squares. Like that's all they were, like little pixel squares. And New Leaf made them so beautiful. But it'll be so much more wild to see what they look like in this game with the updated graphics that New Horizons brought. Little fact about me, I'm actually blind in one eye and almost went blind in the other eye in 2016. Had a retinal detachment, but luckily the doctor could fix it and save my vision in one eye. I'm so glad that they were able to save your vision in one eye, but I'm sorry to hear about the other one and what happened there. It sounds like you cope with it really well though, and much love and much props to you for that. So excited for Friday, completely changed my island from the last time you saw it. Oh, cool, Maybelle. What sort of changes? Or I guess I shouldn't ask, because if you want to submit it for the Friday island tours, you probably want to leave it a surprise, you know? Gosh, I wish I could kind of zoom out. Like, I'm not sure how big I need to make this area. I have to keep, like, climbing up to see how big I have to make it. This is probably what that web tool would be really good for, being able to play with terraforming without having to constantly use your ladder and stuff, but maybe the fireworks are magic from your sorceress. Ooh, yeah. That's a good way to think of it, Cloudy. I'll finally be able to join in on multiplayer days. Yeah, in some ways it doesn't really feel real, Mercy. I can't believe that like it's finally happening for you as well. I'm so used to otherwise, but yeah, we'll have to start inviting you over for these multiplayer days and visiting your island on island tour visits. So exciting. Oh, and hi Lenore, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. We're working on my secret garden, trying to expand the outside of it so that I can add a player house on top. It's kind of almost feels like a math equation at times. Like it's like you have to make the bottom big enough to both have trees on it and to occupy the space on top with like a player house. And I'm trying to just get the spacing right. Terraforming is so hard. Really enjoying the chill vibes. Ah, thank you. I did want to make this stream really chill. Sometimes, depending on like the multiplayer or what's going on, maybe it's less so, but I really needed a chill stream today since I was so tired. Just wanted to enjoy some decorating in my island. Yeah, I wonder if this is big enough now. Ooh, I think I can already tell. I think I haven't made it big enough because I need to put a player house on top and I kind of want to plant trees along the cliff, so that's a lot of space actually being used up. But it'll be worth it though. I try to keep in mind, even if something takes up a lot of space, if it ends up looking pretty, I mean, it's worth the space, right? Originally moved all my houses to the highest level you could, and then moved all my shops to the second layer, but now I moved all my houses and buildings again and tore down the third level of terraforming and made the town a bit more functional. Yeah, I've wondered about stuff like that. I have almost no idea like how to build an entire town in New Horizons because I have no experience with it, and I've just been focusing on these little areas. Like I've been focusing on this secret garden area or my entrance area. I wonder how my whole town is gonna like navigate eventually, like if it's going to be really hard to move around, because depending on the bridges and inclines and how much terraforming I do, like anyway, there are some aspects of it that I'm kind of nervous about, but also excited to get working on as like a bit of a challenge later. Definitely needed the chill stream as well today. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Zach. We just need it sometimes. Sometimes we just need chill vibes. I try to stay positive and think that there's always someone worse off. Just glad that the text in New Horizons is big enough for me to read. Oh, me too. But yeah, that is so cool that you have such a positive attitude about it, and it's really inspiring. How many player homes are you planning to add? Well, I do have Glyneth and Malengthy already. Those are my two right now. And the character house up here, her name's gonna be Soldrin, and she's gonna be like a princess-inspired character. This is basically like Soldrin's secret garden. And I'm gonna have a sorceress or sorcerer, can't decide the gender, so that's 4. And then I'm gonna have like a fantasy style tavern for 5, so I think I might end up having 5 characters, and I think that might be enough for me. I feel like I don't need to have like 8 player houses, because when you think about it, the houses start to get kind of repetitive after a while because they did not add castles, they didn't add like Zen castles or anything like that. It's literally just they all have the same structure on the outside. So I actually wonder if I have like 8 character houses, if it's gonna be too repetitive, so I might just stick with something like 5. And if y'all want, maybe I shouldn't spoil it, but I could head over to the town hall and like show you all my house exterior plans if you want sometime, like what I plan for each character, but that might be kind of spoilery. Might be more satisfying to see it just develop gradually on stream on my island. Just got Eric to move into my island, and he's the cutest deer I've ever seen. Just love him so much. Ah, Eric, I'm thinking about inviting him to be my lazy. I'm a little undecided, but yeah, Eric's definitely a cutie. I remember He was such a classic addition to the New Leaf days with his cabin house exterior and interior. And I haven't really had him heavily in any of my towns before. My resident lazy in my Citaloon days was actually Doc, that blue bunny Doc. Alright, so the challenge we're dealing with, just to lay it out one more time, I want to put a player house like kind of right here, like shouldered in between the cliffs, maybe have like a waterfall going down like one of these like upper cliffs. And then the player house has to have some room to breathe with maybe some trees around it. And then the lower tier, like the second tier right here, this one I want it to be big enough to have trees. So I have to make this 3 space wide. And yeah, it's just kind of like almost a tough little math problem because I have to do it from the ground up. Maybe a good use of my gridded map if I can't figure it out. Chill stream is awesome. Haven't been feeling great today, so chill is just what I need. Yeah, kind of same Lenore, but I am feeling better now that I'm talking to you all. Oh, thank you, Charlie. I appreciate it. I'm glad. That sounds amazing. I don't think I'd have the room for that. Oh, you mean like the 5 player houses? Yeah, I hope I will. They might each kind of occupy like a space in town that I hope to just be that sort of theme anyways. Like the fantasy style tavern is probably gonna be like near my fantasy forest, so it's just essentially gonna be another decoration item in the fantasy forest to have like a fantasy style tavern in there. I really like stuff like that. I love like fantasy novels and the sort of taverns that dot those. Eric's a cutie. He's on my list of maybes for villagers. Yeah, same. Because he has the perfect little log cabin that might be fitting for like a woodland area. Never had a villager just smile every time make me smile every time I see him. Oh, that's so sweet, Alina. Melba's kind of like that for me. Like every time I see Melba around town, I am happy to see her. It's so nice to have her in town again because in my New Leaf Town Citaloon I actually didn't have Melba, so it's really nice to have her again. Oh gosh, I wonder if I made it big enough. I might have to do like some math off stream actually. This is a little hard. I'm doing more terraforming too, still don't know where to put my shop. Yeah, I think I want to put my shop near the dock. I think that would be really cool to have like a little beachy area for my Nook's Cranny. So that's what I'm thinking of. So something I like to do in terraforming, I like to just make it like thicker first, and then I go through and smooth the edges, so don't judge the edges of my cliffs yet, still just making them bigger. Loved your character Fern from Citaloon. Oh, I didn't know you were familiar with her, Bianca. Yeah, she also had a tavern in Citaloon. I'm interested to see what sort of like tavern style furniture they might have in this game, like stuff like that would be rustic enough for a tavern. I hope there's enough furniture like that in this game. I have like 30 villagers I'm considering, so hard to choose. Yeah, especially when you start to overthink like the house exteriors as well, and there's just so many factors. Oh, another balloon present. I wonder what this one is. Ooh, pockets are getting pretty full. Some more clay. Well, that's good. I just used some clay to make Plucky, or not Plucky, to make Tipper her coconut lamp, so it's nice to replenish that. So I'm gonna climb up here and see if I've maybe made it bigger this time. Or big enough. I might have. Maybe I did make it big enough this time. Not sure. Oh, you saw the town tour that Misha Crossing did of it? Yeah, that town tour she did really kind of got like quite a few, like it really had quite the outreach. Like a lot of people have seen that. By the way, if you ever need an extra mod, I'm happy to support your channel. I know I haven't been here too long, but I think you're awesome. Oh, thank you, Charlie. That means a lot. Yeah, I'm so glad that I did finally like reach out and ask if anyone was interested in modding. I was so like kind of shy about it. I didn't want to ask people to help, but I'll definitely keep that in mind, Charlie, if I need some extra help. Alright, so let's experiment with rounding out the cliffs and see if I have room to plant trees. I don't know. I still don't know if I made it big enough. Don't y'all also wish that there could be ways that you could dress up the cliff walls, essentially? Like maybe put vines along the cliff walls or something? Wouldn't that be neat? I think that would be so cool. I saw that town tour, didn't know that was you. Oh, cool, yeah. Citaloon was my new leaf town, and Citaloon had a sun and moon theme, so I made a lot of like sun and moon paths for that town, and I think that's part of what added interest for it was the fact that I made those like sun and moon mosaic tiles. I should try to work on remaking those for New Horizons sometime if I get the chance. Found Benjamin on an island last night. He seemed lovely, reminded me of a little old dog, so he moved in today. Oh, cool. Benjamin, yeah, I know who that is. I hope you enjoy having him, Helly. He sounds cute. Oh, you're moving in Benjamin as well, Jay? Yeah, there's so many amazing villagers in Animal Crossing that maybe even just kind of slip under the radar, like little hidden gems, like villagers that you don't see around a lot and yet are so great. What are some of y'all's like favorite hidden gems in Animal Crossing that are like kind of underrated but you think are great? Oh man, I just can't seem to manage to make this wide enough to fit some trees. Yeah, let's maybe map out this player house. Does anyone know how big the player houses are? Alright, so what I would love to do is to be able to carve this out and then plant a tree back here, but I don't know if it'll work. In fact, I think I have a tree in my pockets, don't I? So that would be perfect to just kind of like replant it back there. Oh no. Making it too skinny. This is such a struggle. I keep like hitting the wrong square. I'm sure y'all know that feel though. Like you're standing just a sliver past where you should be and you terraform something you didn't mean to terraform. Happens all the time. 5x3. Oh, thank you, Lenore. That's so handy. Ooh, I can't climb any higher. Interesting. So I can't put a waterfall up there. Bummer. I can't even plant trees up there. That makes me like rethink this area a bit. Like I don't know if I should have those cliffs up here then. Maybe it would be prettier just to have some like rivers sort of thing. Or maybe I should at least make this cliff like a little skinnier if I can't put anything on top of it. Like might as well not have it be like quite a big honking like piece of cliff. Make it smaller. I loved Coach in New Leaf. He was almost like a father figure. Aw. My favorite villager is Tutu because she was the first villager I ever saw in New Leaf. Yeah, those are both kind of hidden gems, I think, as well. I don't see Tutu and Coach everywhere for sure. Oh, you're fine, Dumpling. Welcome back. Hope you're doing good. I wonder if that's a good little cliff wall. Or if I should make it even smaller. I feel like this like ending is kind of like really pointy and odd. Maybe I should round it out a little bit. Oh no! I keep like doing too much. Alright, let's try this. Let's like round out this corner. Or round out this one. Five across, 3 deep. 5 by 4. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna... Maybe I can go ahead and, if I'm planning out a player house, maybe I should just go and get that little kit from Nook. Alright, I wonder, it is a little odd looking, but I wonder if that's a good enough of a, like a little cliff. Maybe plant a tree behind it. So let me equip my shovel. And try planting a tree right here. And then maybe I can work on some like waterworks sort of areas. Like I kind of wanted to have like something of a waterfall somewhere near here. It's just a matter of trying to pick where the waterfall should go, or if the waterfall should maybe just be starting up here. Oh, I wish I could make a diagonal waterfall. I think that's what I was trying to start doing, and then that's not gonna work. Can't do diagonal waterfalls in this game. Savannah the zebra was my very first best friend in my first Animal Crossing game. She's amazing, love her always. Yeah, I think she's another hidden gem too. I don't think a lot of people talk about Savannah. May need an extra row in front where you can't put anything, so technically 4 deep. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll go and get that little kit from Nook. It might make sense if I'm trying to plan a player house to like have that sort of player house tint in my inventory. It's so hard to like navigate past this big like piece of terraforming that I did. Ah, got some new blue roses. Look at look at Chevra hanging out up there. I've got a surprise for you, Glyneth. Boom, Prezi. Oh, a shirt. It's a pilot's uniform. Oddly fitting for this game. Yeah, let's go and get a kit from Nook to get working on that area a bit more. I finally get to play New Horizons whilst watching you play it. Yeah, that's a really cozy experience, isn't it? Watching New Horizons while playing New Horizons. Oh, is it my first time talking to Nook today? And I think I might already have I might have like something in my pocket, so I might have to cancel something. Oh! Interesting. Oh my god, I almost went to Nook like thinking, oh, so I'm gonna make a new character house with Nook. But that's not how I would go about doing it. If I was to make a new character, I would have to like go and make a me, like add a new me to the Switch. Interesting. So I guess what I'm gonna do for the sake of planning out where that player house is gonna go, I'm gonna act like I'm moving my house, but I'm probably not gonna really be moving my house right now. And then I'm just gonna head up there and use that kit to like plan out. New Horizons, where your villagers will almost always gift you clothing. Yeah, I've noticed that the campsite villagers give you a lot of clothes as well. Like, if you invite someone to your campsite and then go to the trouble of crafting what they want, they'll always just give you like a shirt in return, or in this case I think I got like a hat. How did you get those blue roses? Been after some. I'm hopefully gonna trade with someone for because breeding them is difficult. Yeah, I actually got them from Matthew. He goes by the Super Ultra here on stream, and it was a really generous gift. That's how I got the blue roses. I didn't breed them myself either. Should I move here? Let me imagine it. Is it gonna chop down the tree if I move it here? Yeah, it will. It's gonna chop down the tree. So let me move this way a little bit. I wish the tree rules were a bit more generous. I guess something else you could do is you could put it in front of the tree. Like you could like put it right here and the tree could be like in the background. I'm not sure if that like works well enough though. Feels kind of cozy though. I almost kind of like the cliff like wrapping it around like that. Yeah, I think I kind of like that. It's just a matter of trying to map it out. See if I still have those handy patterns that I like to use for mapping things. Definitely recommend making a pattern like this if you just kind of want to like plan where a building's gonna go, plan where you're gonna put things. Using your own house kit, yeah. I almost forgot that in order to make a new character, I'll have to go through that like airport sequence again and just like act like they're brand new. I'll have to like pay off their loan with like Nook Miles again. It's a whole big thing. So 5 by 4 someone said, or 5 by 3. So I'm gonna add one more row over here and then see if that's like what is required for the house. And I also feel like I could fine-tune this cliff a bit more, make it like a little bit more jagged. Sometimes it's so tough getting the sort of shape you want. Like maybe something like this. Just trying to make it nice and cozy and kind of like framing the house in a way. But it can be tough getting the right shape that you want. Oh no. Such a struggle. I wonder if I could move the tree over one. Like if I could move the tree like right here if I make the cliff skinny enough, or no, probably not. I wish I could though. I wish I could nestle it right here. That would be so cozy if I could nestle it. So I guess since I can't nestle it right there, I might as well make this part of the cliff like just a little bit thicker. Because because I can't move the tree over one anyways. And then I gotta figure out the right way to frame the actual house. I think you definitely want like a rounded corner like right there. And then maybe another one like right here to kind of round out the cliff around the tree. And then let's try this one more time. Oh, so technically it's 5 by 3, but then like there's this like empty row in front of it. So there's this row in front. Why did they make it that way? So this is where like the house would go based on my plans so far. I got a purple rose this morning, not sure what made that. Oh yeah, I've gotten a few purple roses. I think they're white times white like usual. I think that's still how you get purple, is white times white. And I wonder if there's some sort of way that I can... I don't know, I need to make this like kind of like a narrow entrance that like gets wider. And then maybe ends in like a cozy little waterfall like right by your house. And then I'm gonna have some stepping stones lead up to it. Just trying to think of the best way to go about making this happen. Oh, thank you, Mercy. I'm glad you like it. I got my very first black rose recently, and I felt really dumb about it because someone asked me once, like, is that purple rose, is that a black one? And I thought it was, because if y'all look at the purple roses in this game, they're actually a lot darker than they used to be. The purple roses in New Leaf like had this kind of almost pastel like light color to them. Like they were these like bright pastel purple roses, and they're really dark in this game. So I got them mixed up with the black roses, and I think I even said on stream, I was like, look at this black rose I grew, and then I found out that that's actually just how the purple ones look in this one. Which I have mixed feelings about, like they're so much like darker than they used to be, but might be kind of cool, I don't know. I've gotten one, but no more since. Yeah, the ones that I'm kind of after are purple windflowers, purple pansies, and green mums. And last night I grew my very first purple windflower in my side town, which I was pretty happy about because that's been a bit of a struggle for me. So I wonder if this cliff is basically wide enough to like plant trees along now. I have to work on like rounding out the corners though to test, and heck, other than rounding out the corners, I might also want to like add a more jaggedness, because sometimes I think it can look a little plain when the cliff is just like a straight line like this, and I think it makes more sense to add some like jagged pieces. But yeah, there's like a million different steps in terraforming, and I feel like there's first just getting the space you need to do what you want, like for that player house. Then there's making sure you have room to like plant a tree. Then there's like making the edges jagged. There's so much you have to do. Let me see if it'll let me plant a tree here. This area feels so cozy. Ah, thanks, Mercy. I hope it turns out well. I want it to be kind of like elegant and like a little hideaway up there. Oh, hey Rachel, how are you today? How's it going? I'm gonna eat some apples so that I can move trees around and do some testing. Oh, my pockets are full. And I hear a balloon present. Where is it? I lost it. Oh, there it is. Really snatched that one up, didn't even mess around. Alright, so since my pockets are so full and I didn't realize how full they were getting, I'm gonna take a stop to my house, see if there's anything I can put away in my storage. And by the way, I wanted to explain this spot a little bit. I was kind of experimenting with the idea of like having tiers of trees. Like you have like a row of trees on the bottom, and then you make a cliff, and then you put a row of trees on the next cliff, and then you put a row of trees on the next one. And basically what it creates, it can create like a really cool tree line, but I think I decided I don't like it because it takes up too much space, and it might look cool from far away when you pan up, but then when you actually like walk up to it, like I don't like how it looks. So I just wanted to explain that area a little bit, why it's there. Probably gonna demolish it pretty soon. Oh, is this the letter from Matthew? He said he sent one blank because he messed up. On the topic of shells. Oh, cool. I wonder what this one is. Oh, pockets are too full at the moment. One thing at a time. Gotta go empty my pockets. How do you get the purple windflowers? The way that I got purple windflowers, Charlie, it's kind of confusing, but you know how you get blue windflowers, right? You get blue windflowers by crossing white times white. So first focus on the blue windflowers, and then once you get some blue ones, cross them with red windflowers until you get reds popping up from that garden. And the reds that pop up from red times blue windflowers are special reds. And since they're special reds, they have a special genome, I guess, that can produce purple windflowers. So it's this big thing where it's like first you gotta do blue windflowers, then you do blue times red, and then the offspring reds from that garden is what produces the purple ones. But yeah, let's get rid of some of these walls. I might end up using this wall in my house at some point. I really like the lattice wall. Oh no! They made it so... They made the lattice work like so small and close together. I actually might prefer the lattice work if it's more like spaced out. But I still might use it. And botanical tile wall. I really like this wall. It feels very fancy though. I'm eager for it in white. If anyone sees this wall in white, feel free to hit me up. That's one of my wish list items. Beige Art Deco wall. That one's kind of nice. I like the windows. These windows are just to die for. Like, please give me these windows in like every room. But yeah, let's put up some of these walls now that I've tested them out. Probably don't need these weeds either. Tall lantern. Why do I have that in my pockets? Lighthouse. So questionable what ends up in my inventory. It's like, how did you get there? They should just be able to like let you mass put stuff in your storage. I feel so bad for how long it takes to put everything in here. So let's put up the hydrangeas for now. And I think that's good. That's good enough for now. Just finished my last final, so I'm done with my first year of college. Ooh, congratulations, Rachel. That's wonderful. I'm really happy for you. That's probably such a good feeling. I remember how amazing it felt when I was in school to be done with like the final exams and just be home free. It's like one of the best feelings out there. So now I have enough room in my inventory to get that letter from Matthew and to pick up some apples for moving things around. I wonder what this one is. He mentioned something about shelf furniture. Wonder what the shelf furniture he sent me is. Ah, shelf stool. Oh, that's so nice of him. Got a shell DIY from Matthew. Thank you so much. Got 2 new shell DIYs today. So excited. Is that the same for pansies? Yeah, it is, Stacy. I don't know why both purple pansies and purple windflowers are like that, but yeah, it's the same exact thing for purple pansies. Haven't got one that way yet though, but the fact that it worked for me with the purple windflowers does give me hope that maybe those awkward hybrid breeding guides are accurate after all. Like, as confusing as they look and as weird as it feels to be crossing red times blue and then using the red offspring from that to then like create a own separate garden. It feels so odd and weird, but like it did work for me eventually with purple windflowers, so it's worth a shot. Another way to get the purple flowers, I think, is to go to the island tours and then take like all the hybrids from those, and I think that those hybrids have special genomes. Anyway, Cloudy Core mentioned that once, that Cloudy got some blue windflowers like from an island tour and some pink windflowers from an island tour and like crossed them to make purple because they have special genomes. Alright, so I have some apples and next things. First things first, I gotta go and take some trees. That item's on my wish list too. Oh, the shell stool. Oh no, y'all are talking about that white wall. You got it in white, Stacy? Let me know if you want something like to trade for it. I did get the skull wall at my shops today, and I was gonna send that skull wall over to Dark and I, but you might already have that one. Anyway, just let me know if there's something I can pay you back with. Oh, and hey Jamskin, welcome to stream. How have you been? I hope you're having a good week and will enjoy your birthday coming up. It's Jamskin's birthday on Saturday. So let's experiment with if a tree will grow here. Something tells me it won't, guys. I think it won't. Yeah, it's too close to the cliff. I thought so. Whew. This is so hard to plan something like that. I don't know how people do it so quickly and like have fully fledged like completed towns at this point. It takes so long to figure this stuff out. Oh, and hi Heather, welcome to stream. I got purple pansies from blue pansies I got from the islands. Yeah, I've heard that those will have special genomes like I was talking about. It feels so odd to be talking about genomes and genetics in Animal Crossing. It feels so weird. Oh, you just sent a letter as well, Bianca? Thank you. Y'all are too kind. Hope everyone's having a good day. Yeah, same Jamskin. I hope everyone's having a good start to the week, having a cozy Monday. Oh, I didn't mean to make that cliff that wide. I'm trying to do like the bare minimum in order to plant a tree. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it gonna let me now? It might. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, I think it will right here. Success! So I figured it out. You do need a cliff this wide in order to plant a tree. And you could also probably plant bushes, have like a little waterfall go down at some point. Anyway, I just want to make it nice and cozy and whimsical and full of trees and bushes and waterfalls. A little tree-lined cliff here. Oh, that's sweet about your dog, Helly. I'm glad your dog's having a cozy time. On my first island tour, I met this really kind rhino purple girl and invited her to my island. Not 100% sure if she's coming though. Oh, that sounds like... Who does that sound like? That reminds me of Rhonda. Do you think it's Rhonda? I'm only now just logging on for the first time today, but wanted to play when there's a sunset. Ooh, Me too. I love the sunsets in this game, Zach. I'm surprised you were able to resist logging on until like this late though. I have to log on practically every morning right now because I'm like hardcore wanting to like check for turnip prices. Look at all these turnips. So every morning I really have to check, even if I have work, like I have to manage to check somehow before noon. Oh, and hi Kimma, welcome to stream. Rhonda or Renee, yeah, I was thinking it's either one of them. Alright, so let's see ways we can adorn the cliffs. Just kind of experimenting and trying things out. I might actually not go with some of the stuff we're playing with today, but you have to kind of learn through trial and error sometimes. So let's create like a little pool, like there's a little waterfall kind of maybe going off the cliff like right here. And then it like curves this way and then goes off another cliff. Oh, you think her name was Rhonda? Yeah, the debate. Is it Rhonda or is it Renee? Who is the purple rhino? Yeah, but I like both of them. Part of me wonders though, part of me is wondering if it might be even more cozy to have some trees framing the house. It's this constant battle between like terraforming and trees because they really don't mix together super well because the trees require like a lot of space around them, so sometimes I struggle with that. Like, do I do trees or do I do terraforming? I think something I could do though is I could have the terraforming in the back and then plant like a tree towards the front of the cliff. Like it could kind of be like a tree here and then the water there. So that's the way I could kind of balance it. Oh, and I hate when I do this, when I terraform myself into a corner. Ooh, I was able to sidestep that. It's hard to replicate though. That's a lot of turnips. Wish you the best of luck. Don't think I'll get a good price this week, but if I do, I'll let the Discord know. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had a big spike. That's part of why I went so wild today, is I thought basically the way Animal Crossing works, I mean, it's not going to screw you ever forever, right? You've got to get a good price eventually, right? So I thought that this week might be my time because it's been quite a few weeks since I've had a few big spikes. And, you know, I am in multiple Discord servers, so maybe I could, even if my island doesn't have a good price, I could find one on someone else's island. But that's part of why I went all in, is because I'm thinking about making more characters and I'd like to go ahead and start paying off more loans. I hope the risk pays off. Do you have an Insta? I do actually. It's instagram.com/aforestlife. I'm not the most active in the world there, but sometimes I'll do like a little Instagram story or post a selfie there or something. I feel like the trees are so tedious to place down, but bushes are so easy. Yeah, I can feel that. Like bushes have definitely like so much better rules associated with them. Alright, I wonder how it would look if I continue the river over here and then have it kind of tumble off right here. Maybe I could even have a few tributaries where it could tumble off a few different places. I don't know. It's so hard to work with these rules. Go up to your open plot. It says sold. They're coming. You can also see who's moving at the plot also. Oh yeah, that's a little tip from Heather. Like if you're ever curious who you moved in from an island tour, who you managed to actually like move into your island, it shows up on the house plot, like on the sold sign. Alright, so if I do want to make a waterfall tumble off right there, I need to make it wider. Mary, thank you so much for resubbing for 2 months. Thank you so much for that continued support and for continuing to sub here. Welcome back to the Force fam, and I hope you continue to enjoy those Animal Crossing emotes and all your time in the community. Thank you so much for being such a kind, wonderful person. It's been nice to get to know you. How are you today, Mary? Thank you all so much for all the love today. I feel so cozy and nice to be able to stream with you all and work on this little spot that I'm... Oh, look at how the waterfall just ends right there. I should have it tumble off the cliff at least. Yeah, let's add another little waterfall right here because otherwise it just like topples into the grass. I love little details like that though, like just fine-tuning the smallest things. I'm sleepy, how about you? Yeah, I was really sleepy before starting stream because my work schedule change has me like sleeping during the day a lot, so I basically just woke up in time for stream today, so I was kind of tired myself, but feeling a lot better now. I think this rock is gonna have to go, you guys. I think it's gonna have to go. RIP rock. R.I.P. rock. So, I wonder if I've made the cliff wide enough now. It's so tough. How often do you all smash the rocks in your town? Is that something you make use of a lot, or do you actually have your rocks where you want them? Yeah, if maybe this is gonna possibly be where the cliff starts to end, I thought it might be cool to like round it out a little bit and make it stick out. Thought that might be kind of cool. I wonder if it's enough to plant a tree though. That's constantly a struggle for me. I wonder if it's enough to plant a tree. Probably not. It's not looking like it's enough to plant a tree. Oh well, maybe I should just leave it. They always spawn in the worst place. Thank goodness we can break them. Yeah, if only I had that tool back in the New Leaf days. There was this rock that drove me crazy in my New Leaf town and made me want to like reset, and eventually like I used some of like the rocks that spawn every day to try to like balance out the rock that I thought broke up the symmetry near my town hall, but yeah, it was a big whole thing. Alright, so let's work on a little baby waterfall here. I feel like sometimes you're like Bob Ross when you're creating these areas. Let's create a happy little waterfall, happy little tree. And I kind of want to round out this corner if it'll let me. Let's see if it'll let me. Yeah! And I also feel like there could be parts of the river that could be a little wider. But yeah, in some ways, guys, like, I don't even know if what I'm working on right now, like, I don't know if it's, like, final or, like, if I'm gonna keep it forever sort of thing, but, you know, my island can't be bulldozed forever. Like, I really gotta start, like, playing with stuff and working on things. Like, I need to go through this process of trial and error and see what I like and what I don't, and what I think works for different spots and what I think doesn't. So, like, I'm going with, like, my instincts right now. Like, I love a player house up here by the secret garden. I'd love a waterfall near it, so I'm just trying to, like, see what could work. But, It's also like laced with this like uncertainty too. Like I don't know if what I'm doing I'll end up keeping at the end of the day. It's just like, let's try stuff out. Let's see what sticks. I'm sure you all could relate. I wonder if it might look kind of nice to have slightly bigger waterfalls up here. I overuse the skinny waterfalls a lot. I have 2 rocks in okay spots, the rest I smash. I'm so early in my town planning, I don't even know what an okay spot for my rocks are. So let's equip the shovel and maybe make sure that this particular spot right here is wide enough for a tree planting, which might mean I have to hop down and start expanding the cliff more. Wouldn't it be so cute to have like a little tree in between the 2 waterfalls? I hope it works out. It might not though. I keep changing my island every week, or my mind every week, so my island's a mess. Yeah, same. Or at least, like, I have trouble even getting to the part where I could start to make my mind. Like, I struggle even with just the beginning stages. It would be nice to practically get to a spot in my planning where, like, I'm actually getting enough stuff done to where I can think about, like, do I like it or not? Like, my island's been in such a bulldozed state that I don't have much to speak for at all. Ah, cool. Look at that little tumbled waterfall. And then maybe this can be the beginning of like my woodland area, but it can be framed by this like pretty cliff line that if you venture up the cliffs and if you climb and venture up there, you will find a secret garden hidden back there. So let's try to make this wide enough to plant a tree. Let's try. I've been going area by area, just playing around till I like it. Yeah, I don't think I articulated when I was talking to Mary like super well like what my feeling is like, but I feel like what I'm doing, I'm not really like changing my island a million times week to week. It's more like I'm just hyper focusing on these one areas and not really making fast progress on it. So that's more of what I'm doing, is I'm struggling with the indecisiveness of like not even getting started really. Oh, it's not gonna let me plant one there. Come on. Why? That would be so cute. I wonder if I could make the cliff just jut out a little bit more at the bottom, and if it would let me. Why does the game not want me to plant trees near my waterfalls? Alright, so let's try to move it up one. Maybe it'll let me now. Let me press like every button in the game just trying to get to my shovel. So let's see. That was one spot. That was the spot that didn't work. And then I guess the spot below it is what it's gonna let me do. Alright, cool. So then I guess I gotta also work on however this waterfall is gonna maybe connect with the other one. Maybe they can meet down below in some sort of creek or stream, that sort of thing. I need to practice more with terraforming. I often hit the wrong spot. Oh, me too, Mary. That's basically what I do when I do these terraforming streams, I'm just constantly like doing the wrong thing, doing things that I don't intend to. So let's see if there's some sort of way I can have it tumble off the cliff. I know it can't tumble off a diagonal though, that sucks. Oh, and hi Joey, welcome to stream. How have you been, Joey? How's your island coming along? Let me know ever if you need any help. Did you get those white street lights I sent you? Because I sent you some of those white, they're not street lights, they're like little garden lights. Alright, so maybe if I go like this and then round out that corner, and then maybe one of these waterfalls should be small, but at the same time I'm kind of liking the vibe of the 2 space wide waterfalls. But I could make one of them small. Love the look of the multiple tiny waterfalls. Yeah, me too. I just wish the game was more generous with planting trees near them. That's kind of one of my only frustrations with doing waterfalls. And then I could even do things like, just to make it more lush, of course, like line trees down here too. And I know I've been using oaks a lot because oaks are what I happen to have in my town, but I should totally like, I should plant more cedars. I think cedars would work really well over here. And yet another rock. Oh, there's a little centipede out of that one. Look at the centipede go. Ah, thank you, Alina. I'm glad you like it. I wonder what it would look like if this one like split into like multiple tiny ones, but then that might be just getting like too fancy. But what if like this one split? And I hope I can plant some bushes alongside it as well, like little bushes like right here. God, that would be so pretty. Your mail wouldn't have gotten to me as you haven't been to my island. Those garden lamps will be an AC void. Shame as I need them right now. Oh, okay, Joey. I wasn't sure how it worked. Basically what I did was I went over to like the post office and I sent it to Joey from Sitsetsu, which I wasn't sure if it would make it to your island or not, because to me, like, it should be tied to the Switch system, so the fact that you still have your same Switch, it should have made its way to you, but I guess it didn't. But yeah, that's what I did. I'll try again. Maybe we can Wi-Fi and I can give you the garden lamps. Look at all my villagers hanging out down here. What are y'all doing? Working up a good sweat? Oh, you know it. I am all about Nature Day. It's just the best planet to work out on. It's got air, water, gravity, everything. I mean, have you ever tried working out on other planets? It's impossible. So here's to the Earth, my very favorite gym, Scrawl. Yes, Sterling's my new jock. I do think he's basically perfect for my medieval theme. He's just wonderful. I want to catch him inside his house sometime though, because he has kind of a medieval style house as well. And I want to see what it is. It looked like a jailer from the time that I wandered in there when he was unpacking. He had like jail wallpaper. I wonder if he runs like his own little jail. Alright, so what's this present I forgot to pick up? A throwback container. What's that? What the heck is this? Is that like a bus? Anyway, let me know if you know what this item is. Sterling looking fancy. Want me to open up? Oh yeah, like for the garden lanterns. The thing is, the one that I sent you, I guess that is truly in the AC void, so if I was to let you catalog one, I do have one hanging out up here. I could grab you the one that's over here by my cliffs. I do like the idea of like lining these cliffs with things like the garden lanterns. Something I need to keep in mind is even though the tree rules are so strict and you can't like plant trees up here, you can use furniture items. So maybe if you find the right sort of furniture to dot your cliffs, that's a nice way to like dress them up. But yeah, does anyone else, like, I don't know if Darkneye is still in here, but Darkneye mentioned that they have a few new houses for my house exteriors guide. Maybe I can... Ooh, Chevra and Nan! Why not make the most of it? There's nothing like setting the perfect mood for your reading. Chevra and Nan on a date together doing some reading. Picture this, some light jazz, chocolates, and a romance novel read by soft candlelight. Oh, kid. What's your idea of the perfect setting, Chevra? For me, it'd have to be under a clear sky, full of stars, and reading by the light of a lantern. Ooh, that's funny. We were just talking about lanterns. Wow, that sounds amazing. Now I want to try doing that. Then why don't we do it together, like a book club under the stars? Oh, I would absolutely love that. But what if it gets cloudy that night and the stars aren't out? We'd still be reading outside after dark. If that's not enough, we could bring tea. Oh, and cookies. Sounds more like tea time than a Starlight Book Club now. It could be both. We should wait for a stretch of good weather and plan to meet up then, Laba. Oh, look at them planning their little starlit book reading date, and they're both like sweeping the town hall right now. They totally don't have to do that. Why are they doing that? The goats are talking. Yeah, I'm glad I managed to overhear that conversation. They have like a picture of each other like in their houses, which since they're both out and about, I can't show you, but like if you go in Chevra's house, or if you go in Nan's house, she has a picture of Chevra and vice versa. You'd like to catalog the garden lamp as well? Oh, okay. I guess if it's multiple people that might like to catalog the garden lamp, I could go ahead and drop it and then have you all over here because otherwise I would be going to like other towns and dropping it there. So maybe I can just open up for cataloging the garden lantern real quick. My heart, yeah, that was so sweet. I loved that. They're deaf up to something. Could you put that item, that lantern in the catalog stream? Oh wow, I'm kind of surprised that there's so many people who don't have this. I want to go to the Starlit Book Club. So let's invite people over, have a cozy little late stream visit to Athalia from friends, mostly to catalog the garden lantern, but y'all can also hang out and meet my neighbors and stuff. And we'll have to chit-chat through the loading screens, though. The loading screens are killer. Sometimes I miss a new leaf where you work on what you have, and now some days, like, someone please tell me what to do. Oh yeah, I've definitely had that feeling too, Mary. You're not alone. In some ways, I kind of miss, at times, being able to just work with the map that I'm given, because now it's like this big question of how to create your map, and it's this whole other equation that you have to like take into account how you're going to terraform everything, and it's so much more complicated. So I am gonna invite anyone, but I'm gonna try to block out what the dodo code is and only send it to people who want to come over right now, just so I don't get anyone unexpected like coming over. Okay, so I'm gonna be on the BRB screen for just a moment just to block out this particular text here. So I'm still here. All right, we back. So, Joey, if you want to come and catalog the garden lantern, I'm going to whisper that code to you. Or try to. Oh yeah, I don't think you have your whispers set up, Joey. But Mercy was also interested. I wonder why the whispers aren't really working. I'm going to try to do it over here. And I guess I could add this to the catalog party, but actually in some ways I didn't consider this item fancy enough to add it to the catalog party. Like, I thought that a lot of people had this, but I guess I could add it just as an aside sort of thing. So I sent one to Helly and Mercy, and maybe Joey I can send the dodo code via Discord if he's interested. Because I know him through Discord. Oh, and Bianca? Sure. Ooh! Gosh, I'm knocking stuff over. I'm so sorry, guys. I feel like a mess at the moment. Okay, so sending you the dodo code, Bianca. And it does, just in general, seem like a cozy evening in Athalia. Really happy with how a few different areas are coming along, but still really need to fine-tune a lot of them. I'll come water your flowers. Oh, that's okay, Heather. I actually don't have a lot of flowers that need watering. If anyone does want to water any, it's probably just the blue roses over here that you see right here. That's pretty much the only flowers that need watering. I've been trying super hard to not terraform my cliffs and such, only been working on my rivers and waterfalls, mainly because I'm not creative. You shouldn't say that, Ginger, but I do think it's valid if terraforming's not your thing. Totally valid to, you know, not work on terraforming because it is so different from past Animal Crossing games. It's like a totally different way of playing the game. Might be cozier just to work with your map that you already have. So here's Bianca from Lilywood coming over. Oh, okay. Sorry, Joey. Yeah, we can do it another day or add it to the catalog party. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I only actually wanted to have a few people over who were interested in cataloging this particular item, and this isn't really one of my multiplayer streams. It's just kind of a spontaneous thing I thought I would do. But here's Traveling Flower Bianca. I like that name, Traveling Flower. Yeah, these loading screens are killer. We gotta come up with ways to fill the silence of the loading screens, and I don't know, a mini game, some sort of thing that we have to do. With this new island that I have, I'm going to terraform an area for the villager homes, but besides that, I want to do as little terraforming as possible. I don't like it. Yeah, I do understand that feeling. It can be like a little overwhelming, and plus it adds like a lot of math in the sense of like, what I mean by math is trying to figure out how many inclines you want to do and how many bridges you want to do and how wide you make certain terraforming areas in order to like have what you want. Like you also have the struggle I was going through to like make the cliff wide enough to have like a tree on it. Like, it's just the worst. They really need to work on the multiplayer airport loading. Yeah, I think that might be like the #1 issue that they could work on. Like, I think no one likes how long this takes. But yeah, Seraphina from Moonhaven. I'm glad that we're doing this today though, because I haven't ever Wi-Fi'd with Mercy before. Mercy just started her island, like I think maybe like last Sunday or so. Like it was like over the weekend, and we need to like be friends so I can start sending her stuff in the mail. The anxiety is at an all-time high when I load up the terraforming app. Yeah, for me it doesn't make it easier just how annoying it is to work with the tools. Like, why did they make it so that it's based on like where you're facing? Like they should have some sort of way to like preview what you're gonna do before you do it or something, because you would make fewer mistakes. Like, oh, I guess I'm standing just like a sliver to the right, so now I'm terraforming an area I didn't want to. Like, do y'all know what I'm saying? Moonhaven? Yeah, it's such a pretty town name. I really like Seraphina too, like to go with Moonhaven. I think Seraphina's a really pretty character name as well. I forget the game is basically new, so I shouldn't worry too much. Yeah, there's something that feels so different about New Horizons though, with how fast of progress everyone's making. It can be like a little bit pressuring sometimes to make you feel like you gotta like keep up with everyone else. It's definitely a good idea to try to, I don't know, either go easy on Animal Crossing social media or take it with a grain of salt, in the sense of you gotta be able to appreciate what other people have done without feeling bad about what you've done. It's like this balance of like just appreciate it, draw inspiration from it, enjoy looking at it, but don't feel bad about your own progress, because it is true, this game is still relatively new. We could be playing this for years. Yeah, I appreciate you all being quick though about coming over here. Kind of makes it like, you know, get all the loading screens out of the way. Oh, Helly's character. I feel like Helly's character and I are like almost like twinsies. We have like the same eye shape and the same hair. It would be so cool if maybe a transparent grid showed up around you while you were terraforming, and if they made it breaking/adding land on different buttons. Oh yeah, Leah, that's exactly the sort of thing I was thinking of, was like when you like are standing somewhere, like it should be able to like preview via a grid of what you're about to do before you do it. I don't know, it's hard to articulate, but I think you articulated it really well. But hey everyone, there was the garden lantern there at the entrance. Oh, look at these two gray-haired loves. Oh, thank you guys, and if y'all want to see Leaf or go to see the shops, feel free. I ran out of storage, now I have to upgrade the house. Yeah, that was me early on. Some of y'all who have watched like a lot of my earlier New Horizons streams will remember that that was a big struggle for me. I was running out of storage like every day, like having the worst time, because originally I was gonna have Glyneth have a tiny little cottage. I was gonna have her be like the basic starting house, but then I felt forced to kind of essentially upgrade based off of what, you know, how the game works. The fact that you can only get these house exterior parts if you expand. You can only get more storage if you expand. I felt forced into it, basically. Should have worn more medieval clothes today. Yeah, there are some fun ones in the game, aren't they? Oh, a ring? Catalog a ring? Interesting. What is this? I'll have to look at that in my catalog later. Thank you, Helly. I appreciate that. I guess I could also add this imperial bed to the catalog party, or just if y'all want to get a head start in cataloging it. It's a blue imperial bed, so it's blue. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I need to pick up these yellow flowers sometime. They're actually kind of driving me crazy. And this is my free DIY pile if anyone needs to check out my free DIY pile. Love that little flower headband in your hair. Oh yeah, this was at my April's today. I should try to send you one since you like it. It's called like a barrette, I think. I was hoarding so many versions of clothes. Yeah, same. Now I'm starting to hoard walls and floors. Oh, look at Melba. Great to see you, Glyneth Toasty. It's always a treat just getting to talk with you, Toasty. Aw, she's the sweetest. So I hear that Athalia has a visitor. I love making friends with new visitors to our island. I hope they like my homemade treats. Ooh, Melba's ready to make y'all some homemade treats. Let me see if anyone's crafting while y'all are here, because, I mean, it would definitely be convenient if anyone's, like, interested in picking up a DIY if I went and checked to see if anyone's crafting. Oh yeah, is it still Pudge? Pudge earlier was crafting that, like, orange wall clock or whatever. Oh yeah, sure, Leah. You're always helping me out so much. I can send you that little barrette. Sure, Bianca. They're all just extras from me, so I would appreciate if y'all help me deplete my duplicate DIY collection. But yeah, speaking of Nan and Chevra, you can see Nan's picture above Chevra's bed up there. Is it true you're already friends with the visitor on the island? Is it bad that I can't wait to hear some gossip from other islands? Chevra wants to hear y'all's gossips, what's going on in your islands. I have an antique bed if you want a catalog. Ooh, Heather. What color antique bed is it? I am kind of after that. I guess I can send you the dodo code if you want to bring that over for me to catalog. But you could also just bring it to the cataloging party. It's up to you. You can just save it for then. I'm bad for clothes too. I need everything in every color, even if I don't like the color I buy, just in case. Yeah, I would do a lot more of that if I wasn't a streamer too. I feel bad about walking into Abel's and spending like a million years in there, like buying every color of every item. Hanging out at home is Trey Fab. It just gives you time to unwind. The magazine called Cooking and Meditation Weekly said cooking is great for leveling up your mind. Since I can't cook, I just played Super Chef RPG 4 for 24 hours. Now I feel more sleepy. So, Bunny's been playing some cooking video games. The color of your dress, IRL, is so pretty, by the way. Oh, thank you. I like this color too. Yeah, sure, Bianca. All of those are extra DIYs. You can take whatever you need from there. Happy to be replenishing my pile a bit. Oh yeah, sure, Mercy. Yeah, you can take that one. Oh, and hi, Legend. Welcome to stream. I hope you've been doing really good. I have lurked in your stream a few times lately, but how is your island coming along? The island of Valeria. I hope it's going really well. Bring the antique bed to the catalog party. Yeah. Definitely, like, if I end up cataloging at some point, I'll bring it as well. Having a catalog party this Saturday for, like, tables and other cool things. But yeah, Pudge is crafting, I think it's like an orange wall lamp. Definitely not the coolest item in the world, but if y'all want to pick it up, that's what he's crafting. It looks like this. Kind of cute, I guess. Oh, and hi, Panda. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. And good night, Charlie. Have a great sleep. How's the world coming along? It's kind of slow. I'm definitely like slower than most, but I worked on this terraforming spot earlier today. Might kind of make another little fork in the river to where the waterfall might tumble off here too and form like a little creek down here. And some of the areas that I've gotten to, I've designed like a little garden near my beach. And I've also designed my entrance a little bit, but I'm kind of working on like area by area. Elvis has a coffin / sarcophagus. Yeah, that's kind of wild, some of the items they have in this game. There's this one villager, I think his name is Knox, and his whole house is filled with those sorts of like sarcophaguses or whatever. Tried to buy the linen dress and my pockets are full. Yeah, well, at least my shop is really close by if you need to like sell anything. You have the beehive DIY, so lucky. Yeah, I actually got that in someone else's spare DIY pile, so I didn't even learn it from a villager. I didn't trade for it. It was in someone's spare DIY pile. That's so wild how like we all have these different like DIY piles that are just dupes for us, but there might be like total gold in those piles for other people. Boris moved out of my town and he left one of his fancy furniture items from his house in the recycling bin, so I got a cancer table. Oh, wow, that's really cool, Leah. That makes me... Sounds terrible to say, but I probably won't have Elvis in my island forever. Elvis is probably going to be on his way out eventually, so man, I really got to check the recycling bin when Elvis moves out because he's got some fancy stuff in his place. I think I'm after the harp. I want the harp. I hope he drops the harp in the recycling bin, the Virgo harp. I want that DIY he's crafting. Alright, cool. I can send you the dodo as well, Pikmin. Kind of a little spontaneous Wi-Fi here. I'm gonna send it to you via a Twitch Whisper. And I think I was on my way to show one of my more finished terraforming spots. Still got that white lighthouse that you gave me, Legend. I got this white lighthouse from Legendary Quester in chat. Valeria's coming along really well. I was burning out, slowed down a bit, but now I'm feeling better. Yeah, Animal Crossing can be like that sometimes. Sometimes you can work on your island or work on your town so much that you start to need a little bit of a break from it. I don't think I'm quite there yet, but I could very well get there eventually, like if I keep playing it as much as I have been playing it and start to work on path patterns and stuff. But you can see I'm still in the bulldozed stage. I bulldozed my island. Anything you're looking for? I do have a wish list. Let me see if I have it pulled up. villagerdb.com/aforestlife. Did you all make one of these? I'm thinking of setting up a channel in our Discord for displaying like our wish lists and stuff. But yeah, this is some of the stuff that I want is over in the wish list section. Ooh, an antique bed. Thank you so much for that, Heather. Here, I'll drop it back for you. I wonder what color it's in. This is my first time doing online with you guys. Oh, I'm happy, Mercy. I hope we can do more exciting ones, though. Like, this is definitely like kind of a plain little Wi-Fi meetup. Ooh, I wonder what this fish is that spawned at the bottom of my terraforming. I really like your voice. Oh, thank you, Julia. That's sweet of you to say. I've been procrastinating my wish list. Yeah, it is kind of a lot. It took me probably a solid hour or two to like sit there and scroll through all those items and pick out which ones I want, and I think I might even need to fine-tune it a little bit and like pick out which ones that I might already have. Like I might have been disorganized enough about it where there is probably some stuff on my wish list that I might actually have, so I need to fine tune it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow or tonight. It's the light color? Ooh. That makes me so excited, Heather. Maybe Glyneth has like a new bed now. God, I'm so hyped. Let me go look at it in my catalog and go and order it. Bulldoze stage is great. It's rough when an area doesn't come out how you envisioned it. Yeah, it really is. The trial and error can be mildly like discouraging at times. Like you can just sort of end up crafting or not crafting, terraforming the same area over and over. Ooh, I'm getting kind of nervous by this black screen, guys. What happened? Oh no. Okay, we do have a palm tree now. Okay, so I think we're all gonna spawn back at the airport now. Sometimes this happens. In general, guys, a good idea is to not leave via the minus sign. It's a good idea to leave via the airport when possible. Yeah, sorry about that, Bianca. This can get really messy. It's part of why I didn't want to have a whole lot of people over at once, but some people were interested in stopping by and getting that orange wall clock, so... So many people finally got the linen dress. Ah, cool. Mercy, which color did you get in the linen dress? You can use Nookazon to create a wish list. It's a great website. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to check out Nookazon sometime. But yeah, who all do we still have here? We still have Bianca. I think Bianca might have been trying to leave. And still have Mercy and Heather. I wonder if Pikmin... Like, I wonder if they had like a Wi-Fi error or something, because I think they wanted to come over and get that wall clock. The blue, I might snag one for my side character. Yeah, I think I have this dress in white too. It is like a really cute little linen dress. I'm not really dressed like how my character is usually. Like, usually my character is more of like a peasant girl, but sometimes I like to have fun with the clothes that are in the game and dress up different ways. Oh, look at Colton back here. Top of the evening to you. Ah, this is when I finally start to feel awake. The night is young, Glyneth. So Colton's like a night owl. If Pudge isn't crafting anymore, I have the orange clock DIY. Oh, that's a nice offer, Bianca. Let's go see if Pudge is still crafting. It has been a while. He might not be anymore. Oh yeah, Pudge isn't crafting anymore, so you don't need to really stop by anymore, Pikmin. I'm sorry about that. It kind of reset everything when we went back to the airport. Oh, and hi Neely. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. What's the item in front of your house called? The flower cart thing? Yeah, this is called the garden wagon. It's definitely one of my favorite DIYs. Like, I think this was like the top of my wanted DIY list. Ah, Jeruby! Thank you so much for that 2-month resub. Welcome to stream. Thank you so much for that 2 months of support and for all you do for this lovely community, Jeruby. I really appreciate you so much. Hope you continue to enjoy those Animal Crossing emotes in your time here. And welcome back to the Force fam. Just started Animal Crossing today and I need some clay. Do you think you could send me some by any chance? Oh, Neely, yeah, I'm not sure if like that'll work out in particular because we're probably not like Switch friends at the moment, but yeah, we do have a trading section of our Discord. Ooh, look at this stationery. If you're interested in joining the Discord and doing some trades over there for some clay, I'm sure a lot of people have extras. But I hope you enjoy starting your game, and I'm sure you'll find more clay as time goes on, as the days go by. Look at that stationery. Ah, so gorgeous. What did y'all send me? A wasp model? And a white botanical wall. Oh, lovely. I love this wall. That was one of my wish list items. This has been so fruitful getting to catalog that antique bed that might end up being Gwyneth's bed, and that white wall that might end up being one of my side character walls. What if a different villager is crafting? Yeah, I guess we could check that. Yeah, your letter arrived, Bianca. Thank you so much for that. I'll check out the DIYs on the beach. Yes, please do. The fall stationery looked amazing. Yeah, did you... Oh, yeah, I think Bianca might have a southern hemisphere town, different from the northern hemisphere seasons we're at, where we're like in springtime. I think it's fall over in Bianca's town, so that's why she gets that fancy stationery. Really makes me look forward to fall. I wonder what Athalia will look like in autumn with the changing leaves and the warm colors. I wonder how much it'll suit the town or not. But yeah, here comes Pikmin. What a spontaneous little Wi-Fi session we're having here. Thanks everyone for being patient with the loading screens, and feel free to continue, you know, doing and wrapping up what you need to do here. Yeah, I need to start figuring out where I'm gonna move Gwyneth's house at the end of the day. It's still in her original location. I haven't moved it a single time yet. I'm letting you recatalog in case it didn't save. Oh, really? You're worried it maybe didn't save? Interesting. Thank you so much, Heather. I really appreciate that, just double checking to make sure it's saved. And if anyone else wants to do the same thing, this is where my garden lantern's at. If y'all want to pick it up and catalog it, just to be safe, make sure that it's saved. Because we did reset and spawn over at the airport again. I have more than half your wish list. Anything you want in particular more? Ah, cool. That's really nice of you to offer. If you want, I can try to work on a more like high priority list legend. That's really sweet of you. And I'm in your Discord as well. Maybe I can post over there as well to get in contact with you there. Let me know whenever you'd like to get pics of the villager houses. Yeah, definitely, Dark Nye. I appreciate y'all being generous with helping me out with my house exteriors guide. If anyone's interested in checking out the guide that I'm talking about, it's !houses is the command. Yeah, just checking for crafters. I don't know what happened, but I no longer have the DIY. So sorry. Oh, you mean the orange wall clock? Yeah, it sounds like a recreation of something that happened over in my Discord last weekend. Apparently, whenever everyone spawns at the airport again, something went down and something bad happened. I don't know what causes it. I don't know if it's a Wi-Fi error or someone leaving through the minus button, but that's something to watch out for. Sometimes things will not save, like whenever you like spawn by the airport again. And so we might have like lost some stuff. That's why Heather offered me to recatalog the antique bed. And that's why I'm also offering you all to just double check to make sure you catalog this garden lantern. That sort of thing. That lion has a cool house. Yeah, Elvis. Oh, and enjoy your lurk, Drewby. So that's also the imperial bed I was going to catalog. But yeah, I think I'm going to... What was I going to do? yeah, continue checking for more crafters, but then eventually, since everyone's heading out, we might want to like wrap up what we're doing for this particular Wi-Fi and just go ahead and close up the gates pretty soon, so anyone that's still in town can kind of like wrap up what they're doing and we can close up. Oh, you don't have the dress you bought, Helly? Yeah, it's a shame that stuff like that can happen. You'd think that with the auto-saving that maybe there could be some sort of elegant way to make sure that you don't lose things in Wi-Fi sessions, but apparently it can happen sometimes. Imperial bed, what color? Oh, I got the blue Imperial bed today. So let me go and check Nan, see if Nan's crafting. Hopefully our catalog party goes okay. Things can be so annoying, yeah. I'm a little worried about it too. Maybe we shouldn't, like in some ways, maybe we shouldn't linger. Like we should just be like group 1, let's all catalog the stuff, save and quit, group 2. Because the longer you linger, the more chances there are to like essentially like mess things up. And also I might have to ask like and enforce like a rule, like maybe no one can leave through the minus button because that tends to mess things up. Like just like let me end it or leave through the airport if necessary, but yeah, there should be some sort of rule like that. Oh, you need that? I'm glad that I might be able to help you out then, Legend. Maybe I can send that over to you. Ah, thank you, Helly, for watering the blue roses. Hopefully I'll get some more blue roses. Yeah, and thanks for the spontaneous Wi-Fi. I'm sorry it was like a little bit like unplanned and spontaneous, but I think it's okay to do that sometimes with how, you know, new this game is. Might as well enjoy the vibrant multiplayer while it's still a thing. Years down the line, it might not be nearly like as vibrant of a multiplayer scene, so might as well enjoy it while it's still a thing. Oh, thank you for the DIYs, Pikmin. Bamboo Grove Wall, I think I have that one, and Log Bench. I'm not sure if I have this one or not. Oh, I do already have that one, so this is a dupe for me as well, but thank you so much, Pikmin, for those extra DIYs. Really appreciate that. Yeah, we have a leaf over here. If you need any bushes before you head out. I always ask people to leave through the airport. Yeah, I should probably make a command that has like some rules, things to keep in mind. Oh, thanks for coming over, Mercy. I'm glad that we've done that first Wi-Fi so that I can send you things now. Alright, so I wonder if everyone's kind of headed out now. Yeah, it kind of looks like my town's empty, so I might go ahead and... Oh no, I think there is actually someone still here. Yeah, so Heather and Pikmin are here. Just let me know when you all are done so I can close up. Oh, someone's leaving. Plucky is sick? Oh, thanks for the info, Heather. I didn't realize. I'll have to go and get some medicine for her. Alright, so since we're dwindling one by one and just down to one, is there anything else you wanted to do in town, Heather, or should I just go ahead and close up? Because I think I'd like to close up pretty soon. Just looking for the DIY. Oh, okay, like knocking on villager doors and stuff. So, what was I gonna do? This is my free pile over here, by the way, if you want to check it out. It has dwindled a lot. Like, I think a lot of people were able to pick up on things here. Oh yeah, I was gonna go get some medicine for Plucky. That's what I was gonna do. Yeah, I wonder how guaranteed it is that maybe if there's always someone crafting, or if sometimes there might be dull moments where no one's crafting, because I'm not even really totally sure, like, if there's like a guaranteed crafter, like, at any given moment, you know? Yeah, let's go give some medicine to Plucky and get her feeling better. And y'all can see her house possibly for the first time on stream. Plucky has like a very beachy, like surfboard filled house. Not the most fitting for my medieval theme, not super fitting for that, but it is fun. Maybe I can send her some new furniture to get the surfboards out. But yeah, at least her house exterior is lovely. I think it would be really nice in like a woodsy area town. Ah, she caught a cold, don't want any visitors. I thought I would be able to give her medicine. Interesting. Is that just because there's company over that I can't wander into Plucky's house right now and give her medicine? Yeah, Plucky's house is locked to visits. Interesting. Yeah, as far as what to do the next few days, I don't know if I should be working on like making paths. It might be fun to like work on a custom path for like this little area, or catch up on WordPress blog posts, or I don't know, I hope I can have a productive next few days off from stream, get ready for our catalog party on Saturday, which I hope it goes smoothly. If any of y'all have any tips for how to make sure the catalog party goes smoothly, feel free to let me know. That's okay, Jamskin. Feel free to, yeah, definitely lurk whenever you need to. You definitely don't need to apologize for lurking. Hope you have a wonderful night, Jamskin. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out today. Maybe it's more like there's a villager event at each time of day, so like instead of someone crafting, that event was replaced by Plucky being sick. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think Pudge was crafting earlier and then now he's not, so maybe that's what happened. But yeah, I'll go ahead and end now. And maybe now I can go and try to give Plucky that medicine. Otherwise, I'm sure it'll come in handy the next time like I have a bee sting. Oh, look at me waving at the airport. But yeah, let me go look at my catalog as well. I want to go see the stuff to make sure that I cataloged what I cataloged today, and go and see Plucky and give her that medicine. But yeah, thank you for the spontaneous Wi-Fi. I might not necessarily do that like every stream though, or want to do multiplayer every stream, because the loading screens are kind of killer, so I hope y'all understand that. So let's go and check out the catalog. And I got a saxophone. I wish there was a way to sort your catalog by like recently obtained. Yeah, there's my antique bed. Kind of reminds me of the ranch color. I wonder if the yellowish antique stuff is supposed to replace like the ranch furniture. Yeah, I got a lot of black antique stuff. Look at all my black antique stuff. I don't have any of like the brown antique things. And let me see if I cataloged Hellablue's ring item. I think when it comes to crafting, you will only have one villager crafting an item per day. That's my personal experience, so take it with a grain of salt. I've actually experienced multiple crafters over the course of a day. Like, Sometimes there's like a morning crafter and like an evening crafter, or even like a midday, like noon crafter. I've heard that you can get 3 crafters a day. Wow, look at this ring. $69,000. Or not dollars, bells. Do y'all do that too sometimes? I have a bad habit. Sometimes I'll say dollars instead of bells. Sent you mail? Oh, thanks, Alina. Black antique. Yeah, I do think that my character Melengthy might have some black antique items along with like white. I kind of want Melengthy's house to be a mixture of black and white. Kind of play with that contrast a lot. Oh, you're welcome, Helly. Thanks for coming over and letting me catalog that ring. That's really generous of you. So we got 2 letters from Alina. Oh, wish list granted. And a letter from Pikmin. Antique clock. Oh, wow. Here's an extra DIY. Hope you don't already have it. Well, if I do already have it, I can always add it to my pile, which can be helpful for guests that come over. So even if it's a dupe. Antique mini table. Antique clock. And a classic library wall. Oh yeah, I do think I know this one, but I think a lot of people would also really love this. So maybe I can, you know, definitely gift that to someone in the community, because I think that's a sought after one. And let's see what the antique stuff is. The antique clock! Yes! Isn't it beautiful? It's brown too. And this one's brown. Yay! I have it in both black and brown now. I might have to add these to the catalog party. Thank you so much for those. Such wonderful gifts. I could definitely see myself using those in Glyneth's house. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate that. Yes, do you all manage to find all 3 of the crafters when you're playing in your islands? Because I often don't. Like, usually I find just 1 or 2. Like, maybe I'm not dedicated enough to check it all 3 times a day. Yeah, let's go see if Plucky will accept this medicine now, get her feeling better. Oh, look at her. She's... Poor Plucky. She's wearing her night dress. She just sneezed on me. Bless her heart. Oh, she's shivering. Cough, cough, cough. Ugh, beaten by a germ. So embarrassing. I hope this gets her feeling better right away. I hope she's not sick tomorrow, too. I think I'm saved. Thanks. Whoa, I didn't expect that stuff to kick in so fast. Oh, you big time. Oh, and I'm getting a shirt in return. Very classic Animal Crossing New Horizons. Getting a shirt for your trouble. Oh, am I getting my Nook Miles for this? Island Togetherness. I find this one so awkward. Like, every now and then you'll just be like talking to your neighbors, and then you'll get a phone alert like they're rewarding you for just like having relationships with your neighbors. I don't know, it feels a little odd. Like, it's odd to have this be like a scale that you work towards. It's a little bit awkward. In my experience, the night crafters start at 10 p.m. Ooh. Good to get these little tips like this. That's kind of late though. Wow, your door was glitched out in your town, Jay, and you couldn't enter Renee's house? That's weird. Yeah, I'll add this over to my DIY pile. Thank you so much again for the gifts with that antique stuff. Speaking of which, I guess I'm gonna have to think hard about what to order in my catalog tonight, because I need to prepare for the catalog party, but I also could juggle other projects like working on my house interiors or trading with friends. Anyway, I need to find the right sort of mixture of 5 items to order from my catalog. One thing is it goes for a day of medicine to work. I know in past games it takes a few days. Yeah, well, it used to always take multiple days to get a villager feeling better, but maybe it's a little bit quicker in this one, not so sure. Clothing as a gift is the New Horizons way, yeah, definitely. Okay, Heather, yeah, feel free to like message me in Discord or like post in the trading section just to remind me. It can be like a lot to keep up with remembering to send you the ring at a certain time, so just feel free to participate in that trading Discord. Alright, I'm going to round out this cliff. It was really weird. It didn't even give me an away message or anything. My A button just didn't respond at all. Oh, interesting. Let me see if I can fine-tune this arrangement a little. I kind of left this hanging when I started doing the Wi-Fi session. I wish there was a way I could round out this particular cliff, but I guess there's not. Might need to update the wish list. Yeah, I can work on that tonight. That's the problem with something like that. It is like almost like you have to maintain it and update it and stuff. Oh, thank you, Jay. Yeah, kind of working on a woodland backdrop. Like I'm gonna plant lots of trees around it as well, but getting started with the basics of the terraforming. My villagers are night owls. It's nearly 2 a.m. here. Yeah, oftentimes villagers are famous for being kind of night owls like that. Like, I think it was said that lazy villagers in past games got the most amount of sleep, and they only sleep about 6 hours. Like, a lot of your villagers are just total night owls and don't get like any sleep at all. I wonder if I could like put enough space in between these two waterfalls to where I could plant like a tree. Maybe I should make that a bit of a goal. I could just end up lining up awkward with the tree above it though and just like not really look that good. Not sure. I wish the tree rules were more forgiving. I wish they weren't such a pain. I'll see you later, Kimma. Have a good night. Six hours is a long time for me. Oh, really? That's not really like what I consider a great night's sleep, but I've definitely had worse. I've even had days where I've like essentially stayed up all night before work and I'm just like dead tired and sleeping in the break room and that sort of thing. Like I've definitely gone like both ways. So let me grab some more apples to eat some of these trees. That's the way I always like to refer to it. I eat the trees. And let's see if we can fine-tune that area a little bit more before heading off for the night. But even though I mentioned fine-tuning the area, I mean over and over I have to emphasize that everything's such a, you know, trial and error sort of thing. Like, I don't know if I'll end up keeping what I'm working on, but I need to start working on things to see what I like and don't like. So let's eat the trees. I wish I could tell which ones were apples and which ones were not apples by looking at them. Okay, so that one wasn't an apple tree. And that's not an apple tree either. Nice. I love cataloging things. Yeah, me too. It's very satisfying to just, you know, you don't even have to trouble the other person that much. You just pick it up and drop it. Doesn't cost anything at all to pick something up and drop it. I wonder what's in this present. Oh, cool. I didn't know if I was gonna get that or not. It didn't feel like I was really lined up with the present. But this is a double sofa. Oh, okay, I've had that one before. I wonder what color it is, though. Oh, it's yellow. A yellow sofa. A sofa falling from the sky. I stayed up till 5:30 a.m. working on one of my finals last night. Ooh, ready to get a lot of sleep tonight. Yeah, I hope you can catch up on your rest after that. It sounds kind of stressful. I definitely remember those days. I pulled a lot of all-nighters when I was in high school, either working on essays or working on art projects. Those were the two biggest culprits for my all-nighters. I wonder if that's like a little too, like the trees might kind of occupy too much visual space right there, but at the same time, like, if it's gonna be woodsy, I mean, that might be beneficial. So I'm leaning towards this area is supposed to be woodsy anyways, so it's okay if it occupies a lot of visual space, but yeah, I do worry about it a little bit. I worry that it's too bulky. And gotta figure out a way to kind of like wind the rivers in a way that's satisfying together. I bet y'all can just tell that I'm not doing what I intend to do sometimes. Do you mind if I have that double sofa? Oh, sure, therapy. To be honest, I'm not really attached to the yellow sofa at all. I can just remember to like send it to you in the mail later. I'm not really drawn to the yellow. I was interested to see if it was green, but I think even the green one wouldn't appeal to me because this is a very medieval inspired island, and I'm gonna try my darndest to like stay true to that. Like anything that looks too modern, I'm probably not gonna have in my house. Like, and that has a very modern look to it, that sofa does. Oh, too close to the tree. Oh, good night, Alina. Thank you so much for hanging out today, and really appreciate you joining in the stream. It was good to see you again. Have a wonderful evening, Alina. Mine's already snoring. Aw, talking about your dogs. Yeah, I don't know if I like how much real estate those trees are taken up, but I feel like it is a woodsy area, so I keep saying that. Maybe with more trees it'll just help give the feel that I want. Wish I could round out this corner, but it's not gonna let me round it out because it's too close to the tree. Oh, it did let me round it out. Yay! I love when a rule just kind of like bends in your favor. You don't think that it's gonna work, but then it does, and you're just like, yes. But maybe cedars would even look better there because the cedars are more like tall. So instead of being like wide and bulky, the cedars are more like a tall visual space that they take up. If you're planning to order the ring for the catalog, you can send it to me to catalog, then I can send it back to you for the catalog party. Yeah, I'll think about just bringing that to the catalog party as far as ordering that for myself, or maybe Helly can bring it to the catalog party. We'll try to get the ring in there somehow, but it is a fair amount of money. I don't have a lot of money right now because I spent it all on turnips, so I have to be kind of conscious of that. Oh, cool, Helly. That's what you just typed as well. Oh, good night, Stelpots. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hope you have a really cozy evening. It was nice to chat with you as well. Yeah, I'm just working on some river building and stuff like that. Seeing how I like this sort of style of landscaping, which I liked the idea of having a little island with a tree on it, but maybe it's like a little too bulky and I need to just have like a single tree. Because I don't know if I like the fact that there's 2 trees there. It looks a little silly. Yeah, I thought it might be kind of cool for the river to maybe like hug the cliff, but then like there be trees along the cliffs and trees along the upper part of the cliffs. Just feel very like lush and foresty and woodsy. Oh, so Helly's gonna bring the ring to the catalog party. Yeah, also just keep in mind that trading is something that we do a lot over on Discord too, like if you need to arrange things like off stream. Yeah, this is maybe where I'm gonna put a player house, and I'm gonna keep trying to fine-tune my ideas and what I want to do for the player house and how I want to like connect it to the secret garden. I am thinking of making a special pattern that's designed to almost be like stones that'll like lead you up a cliff. Like, I know you can't put patterns like on the sides of the cliffs, which is a shame, but what if you put a stepping stone pattern like right here, and then you put another stepping stone pattern like right here, and it was supposed to simulate maybe like a path going up the cliff or something? I think something like that would be really cute and a way to kind of visually suggest that this is where you climb up the cliff at, this is like where the path goes. But this is supposed to be more like a secret garden anyways, so since it's secret, like you don't need to have like inclines going down to it. Oh, Heather, well, if you do, if I do get bells in the mail, I guess I will indeed remember like what that's for and order you the ring. I appreciate it. Let's see if this is bells. Sometimes the yellow balloon presents have bells in them. Oh yeah, I was right. 10,000 bells. Nice. Look at this random little square that I made. I didn't even realize I made this. Yeah, I can definitely have a lot of fun forming this river, but I think I gotta think about it more before I go too wild with it. Maybe map out the cliffs and the player house just a little bit better. So I might do some of that sort of stuff like off stream the next few days. Or just continue to think. But I have been up for about like 3.5 hours, so I might go ahead and think about ending for today and focusing on some of my off-stream stuff in the next few days. But thank you all so much for watching and tuning in today. A pleasant mixture of just like hanging out around town, doing some terraforming and planning. Had a spontaneous little multiplayer session. Got to see Leaf again. Who do y'all enjoy seeing more in your town, Leaf or Red? I feel like I'm almost like even more happy to see Red these days, which sounds a little treacherous to say, but yeah, I'm really eager to see Red again. Maybe he'll show up the next few days. Oh, and bye Zach and Mary. Oh, and Helly, thank you so much for the compliment on my terraforming. I wonder... Yeah, just taking a look at who's online. Thank you for stream. Have a good night. Thank you, Mary, and thank you, Pikmin. Like Sing Sahara, Flick, and CJ. Yeah, I like Sing Sahara, but the fact that I've seen Sahara so much kind of makes her more common to me. I think my favorite to see right now might even be Red. But yeah, Leaf is definitely good too with the bushes. Yeah, I'll leave it here for tonight with chilling out with Chevra and her donut. I wish I could sit down next to Chevra. But yeah, look at us matching and vibing with our red. Love it. Let me zoom in. We vibin'. Alright, thank you all so much. Bye, Dark Nye, and maybe if you're free after stream, Dark Nye, I can go ahead and visit your town for like taking pictures of the houses and everything. Bye, Therapy and Bianca and Blue and Mercy. See y'all next time. See you Thursday.